Good.
Hello, folks, and welcome to another stream at Indian Racing Community on YouTube. And of course, last week we did hit 100 members, and we must say that we're absolutely proud. Like, I think I joined when we were at around 100 members, and my co-commentator for the moment, I think we'll be cycling through a couple of commentators here. Joined at below 100, and to see that this community has reached up to 500 members is absolutely astonishing for us. And I think my co-commentator Casey would say the same as well. The growth of the community has been immense, and to celebrate this occasion, we are hosting this 100% race around the Bahrain street circuit. With it's not the conventional rules we run a league race in. It's meant to be more of a fun and challenging race for our drivers, and I'm sure they're actually in Q1 right now, and I'm sure they're enjoying their time right now, getting used to the car, etc., etc. And of course, now moving on to Casey. Casey, what's up?
Hello, guys. Hi, everybody. So, like you said, it's the growth has been immense for our community, and we surely need to celebrate it. And what better way than to have a full 100% race distance? And the track is Bahrain, so night race 100% distance. I think it's gonna be amazing.
Yep. And we know that it's Bahrain. It never rains in Bahrain, so it's gonna be a dry race all the way, I guess. So let's see how it goes.
Yeah, I think we've set it on dynamic, but let's hope for a wet race. It's gonna be
Yep.
amazing.
Now moving on to our what do you call our desert for today. Let's move on to the track video. Yep.
Nice.
Bahrain, it's a circuit dominated by straights and fast corners, so it's definitely a power circuit. Now let's move on to the hot lap that is provided by General Pepe, who was I think P3 in last year's championship.
Trollheads and IRC fans, welcome to the round 2 hot lap as we go around the Sakhir International Circuit with our very own General Pepe from the IRC community. Entering the start finish straight, going up the gears, it's a little difficult to see what gears are on the dashboard, but I'm assuming he's already on 8th gear by now. Braking just before the 100-meter board, going down to probably 2nd gear, locking up really hard on the right. Careful not to throttle too hard as the apex on the left could bite you back. DRS open. Now you've got to be careful not to miss your braking point here, because if you do, you'll go wide, and if you are defending, then you're most likely to lose your position through this section. Going through 4, 5, 6, this is quite reminiscent of the USA, but it's more downhill, so you've got to be careful with the brake bias and even the engine braking that you apply through that section. The most significantly important left-hander turn of Bahrain, the turn 10. Immediately as you step out, DRS open. You've got to be careful to not apply too much pressure on the throttle, but at the same time gain maximum traction out of the corner. Careful not to get yourself too much on the curb through the right hand side of the track over here, because that will bite you back and you will spin out. Through this section, quite simple, onto this slightly long back straight of the track. Important again not to miss your braking point over here, and carry as much speed as you can through this corner as you jump back up again into the start finish straight. DRS open, trying to jump back up through the gears as you set a magnificently fast hot lap time around.
And that was a lap of the Sakhir International Circuit by our very own General Pepe, with the commentary provided by our third world prophet. And without further ado, let's move on to the race. I'm pretty sure our racers are quite excited and are getting the gears down in Q1.
So it's gonna be full quali. Q1, Q2, and Q3. Oh, it's gonna rain midway through the race.
Oh, I think
So
I think somebody got sneaky and decided to put some weather in there as well.
that is absolute cherry on top of the cake. I should say
Yep,
that's gonna be amazing. Rain in Bahrain. What better way to enjoy a race?
yep. So we only have 15 people in the lobby, so that basically means everyone will get into Q2. But we have a few drivers who are like going out right now and setting some basic lap times in.
Yep.
Yep.
Um, so Tanish right now, just already on top. I think park for me is also off for today, so that people can
Yeah,
if
people can.
they Yeah, the thing is that we announced the track 1 hour before the race so that nobody could practice in advance, like for the 100% race. Obviously, we don't want that.
Yeah.
So we announced it an hour ago, so people are allowed to use Q1 as practice sessions so that they can
Oh,
kind of get used
Speedless
to
has
the.
joined.
Ooh,
We have
always
16
late.
people in the lobby, and that means
Yeah.
there is one person who's going to get knocked out. Okay, wait,
Oh,
wait, wait, wait. We need to like solve this out right now.
so oh yeah, you're right. So who's gonna be the unlucky one?
Let me text Speedless very quickly and tell him to go to the other lobby.
Oh right, cause
Yeah, because as Baba and
ah,
Black Sheep already retired, and they don't have a lap time on the board.
so yeah, it's gonna be one of them.
Yeah.
Mostly Black Sheep,
If you
I guess.
can you text Speed Sheep to join on the other lobby? We have since we.
Um, yes, let me
Yep.
get him in. I'll be back.
Yep. So right now as it stands, Tan is reading the leaderboards. A lot of people have opted to not choose a lap time, or I think have set their lap times with a lot of fuel on board to get used to perhaps a 100% fuel load. Tan is currently leading the standings. I'm pretty sure he's not in a full load himself, and I would assume he's carrying a bit of fuel load, maybe a bit higher than what we run in quali. Red Devil also currently in like actually they are Tier 1 and Tier 2 teammates, and he's now in the Haas in P2 right now, around 6 tenths off. You have then followed by Fit Kulkarni, who's set at 28.4, but is in the pits right now. And as you see that Wow Vortex going up to the top of the leaderboard with the 26.2. Deepak Raj with 29.1, Dotty Man with 29.5, Hyperpole with the 29.5, Faizan with the 30.0, Streeter with the 30.0, Maranello Baby with the 30.0, and I presume on a quite a hefty fuel load. Nihar Raval, who's a very recent entry to our league, is currently
Okay,
sitting
so
P11.
I'm back and
I think
Black.
I think it will be
Yeah.
fine right now because we have 15 in the lobby, including Speedless.
Oh, that's great then.
Yeah.
When I gave them the news and when I told specifically that Black Sheep is gonna get knocked out, most probably, he was kind of surprised. But then I think they are fine with it if because it's gonna be a long race
Yeah.
anyway.
Yep.
So I think Nihar Raval, if I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but he's the new guy here today, right?
Yeah, he is new to the league. I think he did challengers last week with I believe yeah in Hungary. Actually, I think that was his last race. I'm not sure if he
Mm-hmm.
did Belgium though.
Ah, cool. I think no, he wasn't in Belgium. I think.
We have Vavortex is on provisional pole right now. Actually, it's not provisional pole. Provisional highest Q1 time as it stands, and I think it's pretty good time. And I don't think most of the drivers are right now going for all out.
Yeah, as we said before, it's gonna be mostly practice
Yep.
for them. And it um. So here's what I think could happen here. People who qualify on soft tires in the Q2, they're gonna have to use those tires in the race start, right?
Yeah.
But it's gonna rain in the middle, and it depends. If it's too early, the soft tires are gonna be fine, and they're gonna have the pace. And as soon as it starts raining, they can pit when the soft tires starts to
Yeah.
go off.
So I think
But if it's gonna come in late, the soft tires are gonna get really done mostly. So
let me see if we can bring the weather graphics up again. Okay. So
yeah,
as it stands, we're set for I think that's heavy rain. That's heavy rain for the set for the after 30-minute mark. So it's going to probably rain around 15 to 20
20,
minutes.
20. Yes.
Yeah.
So so 20 minutes. So I that would be how many laps? About seven, 7.5.
Yeah, that would be not 7, like 15. So around 10 laps, I would say. So that's you might be cutting it close with the softs here. Then
Yeah.
I think
If it rains a little early, they could have benefit a lot. But
yeah.
otherwise, medium seems like the most.
Ooh, Sid gets his rear like his rear goes
Uh,
into absolute tank stepper.
Nice save.
Yep.
Oh, I think he's moving out of the way.
Yep.
I think there's some weird lag on your stream to Discord. Could you restart?
Yeah. I will restart. Are you with the audio or the?
Just the video.
Wait, let me. I'll give you something else. Okay, let me know how it is.
Yep, it seems fine now. Perfect.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so. Oh wait, I think the stream
Yep.
stopped from. Okay.
In the meantime, I think I think we have two lobbies running, and I think we would be switching between them once in a while.
Oh,
Yep,
so
yep.
kind of nice.
It's actually go to that lobby, I would say.
Oh yeah. Are we in the second one?
Yep, yep. We're in the second one right now.
Wait, I think your stream has stopped on Discord.
Oh, okay. Just give me a sec. Oh yeah, my stream stopped. Give me a sec. Okay, that's weird. Wait, give me a sec. My stream crashed.
Ah, classic Steam.
Yeah, not Steam. The
Game.
OBS crashed.
Oh,
not my stream, like the app. No, you should be able to see it now. Oh,
oh, okay.
I think somebody forgot to set the weather correctly because Q1 is in the morning.
Oh, I think it's the start time. Yeah, they should have been official.
Yep,
I think.
yep.
Uh,
Let's
he's
have
gonna.
let's
They're gonna
have
have a chill weather now.
let's have a look at the weather here. It's
So, oh,
no,
these guys are.
there's no what do you call rain over here.
Well, good for these guys.
Yep. Eccentric.
So,
So the lobby over here seems to be quite close here with Eccentric at 26.1. Pepe is at 26.8. SD is right behind him at 26.9. Moto 27.2. Propi 27.7, but I assume he's on a slower tire. Yep.
yep.
And Mother one 27.8, Electric 27.9, Monk, Bioride, Tanny, all currently 27.28. But I think most of them are taking it like a mini practice session of sorts.
Oh yes,
For
yes.
some reason, we are looking at some random place. Yep.
So wait, I think if we saw it right, we had same sort of pole position lap time, right? In
Yeah,
the
yeah, it was quite similar.
26.
Yeah,
Yeah.
26.1, so it's quite similar. I think Wawatex had at 26.2. I think that was the best time.
Ah, yes.
Yep. I'm not
Yep.
really I'm pretty sure this weather is like this time is going to like throw a spanner in the works because it's definitely
Yeah.
going to cause some overheating with the tires.
It's gonna be.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, I think it's a good thing that they have different weathers both across
Yep.
the lobbies.
Yeah, we're nearly out of Q1 here. I think, let's see. I think this seems like a very feisty lobby, the looks of it.
Yeah. Let's So Freeman's still not yet set a lap, and Kapil I think is out lap. Okay. Fanny is on 9 lap old softs. He's going around doing some practice. Race runs probably. It's a morning time, but if you see those lights are still on the track.
Yeah.
That's some weird stuff. You look at that.
Wait, do you notice that?
Notice what?
The look at the standings.
The look of the.
The look at the standing. It goes from 11 to 14 directly.
Oh,
That's weird.
that is
Oh,
Codemasters, I think.
yeah, I think they're doing some weird something with counting from the bottom thing with Q1, something related to Q1 specifically.
Could be, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and Kefil is out on the lap.
Finally. Let's go on board with him and have a
Yep.
look at his lap.
Oh, locked up.
A little bit of a lockup.
Yep. I'm pretty sure with different weather, a lot of drivers would be having trouble picking their braking points. Just
I
on the
hope
edge of
he's
the
not.
track limit.
I
We
hope
have
he's not getting blinded by those lights.
we have a yellow flag in sector 2, which I presume is either Monk or General Pepe. As the real SDA goes quick at the 25.8.
Ooh.
Total crosses the line to 27.3. But I am presuming that's on a quite a hefty lap of fuel. Yep, because he has not changed it back to off hot lap yet, so I presume he's doing back-to-back laps.
Yeah.
And with that, our Q1 is over.
And as 15 drivers are in the lobby, they all make it to Q2. Congratulations, guys.
Congratulations, we are like. Sadly, Russell took around 1 year to get that feeling.
Let's just go on to the second lobby.
Yep, let's. Yep, you mean this one, right?
I mean the one with the other people, the one we were in before.
Yeah, I think let's wait it out because for the lobbies to both restart, enter Q2. Because we don't want a glitch while transitioning.
Oh yeah. Correct.
As electric retires.
I think just Danny needs to
I think
retire.
Danny. Why is this car in the pits like this? Interesting. I've never seen that view. I think we're waiting for Danny to retire. Yep, and that is Q1. Okay, seems like people are advancing into the next session.
And that's it for Q1.
Yep.
So I don't think we can compare the times here because these are not really representative and mostly practice laps.
Yep,
Different fuel
I
loads
think
and
there
stuff.
are quite a lot of quite a lot of drivers who will be fighting to get into Q3.
Oh yeah, that's the one I'm looking forward to.
Yep.
Were we on the same timings as in the lobby 2 and lobby 1 so that we can
Oh,
assume that
okay.
their quali is also over?
I got scared for a second because when we loaded into the game, it said lap 1 out of 3.
Oh,
Yep. Right now, all the drivers there. Let's head over to lobby 2 in the meantime. I mean lobby F.
lobby F, yeah.
Actually, let's wait for 3 minutes here and then go just to be sure.
Yeah. We don't want to take any chances with
And
those monsters.
we have a Ferrari leaving the garage, which is of course my car in the actual league. I hope he treats it well. Okay, we have a Williams. There's a Williams, a Mercedes, and AlphaTauri leaving the garage. Yep, from the looks of it, the time is in the day.
Well, guys, enjoy your race.
Yep.
I think this should have been lobby F.
Yeah. Oh, I think Chanakya has made a big mistake, because on his steering wheel I can see his tire temperatures, and his tire temperatures after T3 read 103 on his outlap.
Ah, so
So
either he's
he's
pushing way
definite
too hard
no
or
he's definitely
yeah.
running, he's definitely not running minimum tire pressures.
Oh yes. We
Yep.
the basic default good setup is also all minimum pressures.
Oh, he spins.
Oh,
Ouch. That's
I
gonna
think
hurt.
Streeter in the other lobby has crashed and his tires come off. So
Okay, let's
just got to see the chat is
let's jump over.
even though it's reduced damage, you still can lose your tires, guys. You gotta be careful.
Yep. I hope I don't give anyone that dreadful qualifying lag.
Oh, I'm sure it's gone now.
Yep. Still waiting to enter the lobby. Let's see how long it takes. Yep, we're in.
Oh,
And as
successfully.
we catch Danish Agarwal starting his hot lap. Let's go on board him, folks.
Yes.
He's on the
No,
medium
no,
tires.
in the
Yep.
yes. Take it away.
Breaking jet speed with 100 meter board. You really don't need to take the apex here. Stay wide, get good traction out. It's very important to be flat through this particular kink. Now, oh, he has avoided a short lap. Interesting. Never mind.
So we have Red Devil on pole right now, 127.3. We've seen better times here.
Yep.
So hyper pole, not on pole.
Oh, speed limit is
Oh.
on board.
Jumps into the. Is it 26?
Yep,
Oh,
the
nice.
26.6. We have Wawatex who's now coming out. Who goes very wide? There's a different invalidation. No, it is not invalidation.
I think he may have lifted off
Yep, I
over
think
there.
he has lifted off. Trying to use as much of the track as possible. Oh, we forgot. Counter cutting is regular. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
26, and that's at 26.4.
I hope drivers don't take an advantage of that. You know what would be a good idea? To drag a driver from that lobby into RVC and
Yep.
have a conversation with him.
To do the honors.
We have a driver, our WDC winner. I think all of you guys also know him. It's Sakhir International. Hello.
Hello, but those guys probably know me as well.
Mare, your voice
Yes.
is quite low. We can't catch you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I
I
think I can.
I can, but it's actually quite dull. Hello.
Just give me 1 second. I'm just sorting this out. My team radio seems to be acting up. I got several complaints earlier about the sound of my mic, so I had to reduce it.
Among other news, Sid Kulkarni seems to have improved quite a lot from his Q1 time, where he was struggling to get into the 28, 27, but he is now firmly at a 27 dead right now.
That's really almost similar as Black Sheep's colleague pace. Sorry.
Yep, and he goes at 26.8.
Oh, that's a good improvement
Yep.
into the 26. So is Tanish back on his lap? I think. He's gonna...
He's at a 48. But I'm not.
Oh, that was a huge lockup going in that corner.
I'm not really sure what's up here. Look, he's on the mediums, and I think he aborted his lap and is now he's going to start his next lap.
Yeah,
I think he's on a cooldown lap right now, but the lockup doesn't help your cause.
But I think he's maybe trying to warm up those tires because mediums they might need.
Could be. But
Some extra
they're at, from what I can see, they're at 100 degrees right now.
That's actually, I think, Yeah,
Definitely quite a lot.
on the straights they're gonna cool down. So
Yep.
oh, that was another lockup. He's gonna wear those out if he's not careful.
I'm not really sure what's happening, but let's go on board him for one full lap around the ski circuit. Now,
Yep.
on the straight, 8th gear, DRS wide open, braking just before the 100-meter board. Trying over here, it's extremely crucial to get good traction, and it's important to be flat through this particular kink. Onto the second DRS straight, 8th gear. Once again, should come to 8th gear. Over here, braking just before the 100-meter board. You have to take a really wide line over here, maximizing the track as much as you can. And over here, taking slow in the first corner, but he goes a bit too tight and going flat into this next section. Oh, he loses the car again. But I think he'll be completing that lap. Over here, very tricky downhill braking zone, and of course, going into one of the most tricky corners of the calendar, the downhill turn 9, I believe. And he locks up his inside wheel. And now going on to the final DRS straight, the circuit, 7th gear, 8th gear, DRS wide open. Now and tries to maximize all the track as much as he can, takes the inside curve, and you ideally want to go a bit more wider there. Over here, trying to avoid the curve, but trying to go take as much of a good line as he can. Over here, once again, you need to maximize the line as he does go tiny bit wide, but does come back onto the track. Last corner, once again braking at the 100-meter board, trying to get good exit out of that particular corner. As he, he goes into the pits.
Hello, boys.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, we have our one of our best commentators in IRC, our regular commentator. Hello, Rusty.
Hello, Casey.
Rusty, I'm surprised that a lot of people have not gone out in the mediums yet. And I think, do they have 2 sets of mediums in Q2? I'm not so sure.
I'm not sure. To be honest, I've never done a full quali.
Yeah.
But maybe we'll quickly text one of the drivers and see.
Yep. Tanesh tried for a lap, but he wasn't satisfied and decided to go back to the pits.
So if
we saw him.
Yes, Rusty.
Yeah, we saw him oversteer in section 1, right? Just about here. So that's probably why he abandoned that lap.
You know what? Let's drag him in and ask him personally.
Oh,
hello, Tanesh.
What happened?
How are you?
We saw that you were trying to set your laps in the mediums, and we saw that you did abort your lap towards the end. So we want to ask exactly what happened there, and do you have an extra set of mediums?
I don't have an extra set of mediums, but I'm going on soft, so I don't think I require that.
Okay.
I mean, rain is quite far away, so I think we can start on softs.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. I guess for us, Weatherman will give correct predictions soon after quali ends. That's all. Wishing all the best for you in the race.
Thank you for that. Let's see what happens.
Have a good race, Tanesh.
So far, Vortex has, I think he has been Q1 in both qualifying in Q1 and Q2, and I wonder if somebody is going to upset that as Black Sheep goes P2 with a 26.5.
That's a very close time. That's it's just 5 tenths separating the top 8.
Yep, top 6.
That's incredible to see. But talking of medium runners, we got Mara out doing his outlap on a set of mediums. That's probably why he stayed in the pits all along.
Yep. Baba has so far not come out, so interesting. Of course, having corner cutting not on regular is going to be quite a big on regular is going to be quite a big relaxer for all the drivers, since they don't have to worry so much about track limits, and which will invalidate their laps. And as you see, Maran Bibi now running out of turn 1 onto the second DRS straight. DRS wide open.
Exactly. So having previously played on regular corner cutting, there is a lot of. I'm not sure about the 2020 game, but on the 2019 game, there was so much time you could gain by exploiting the regular corner cutting. Like, there were so many corners where you could run really wide, and there's so many corners where you can cut them a fair bit more than in strict, like quite a lot. So it'll be also interesting to see how many of these drivers actually did their homework to see where they can push the track limits how much.
Yep. If you guys remember, in the virtual Grand Prix that was held in China, everyone was just going wide out of the last corner.
Yes, yes, I remember. I don't know why, but I think that's what triggered Codemasters to make it even more strict this
Yeah,
game.
it's
I kind of feel like it's esports people's fault.
it's very strict. I personally like the track limits because I find them very easy to like understand what the limits are.
Mhm.
If I recall, if you remember the Suzuka, the last chicane,
Yeah.
if you cut it a tiny bit, you would get a penalty. But if more than half your car, what do you call, was cutting the chicane, you wouldn't get a penalty.
I'm
That's
I kind
interesting.
of I kind of like that it has such strict corner cuttings, but I think it shouldn't be that much in the race because it kind of
It kills
gets
racing.
irritating,
Yeah, it
kind
kind
of.
of kills racing really. Like, you're more worried about
Yeah.
track limits, and thankfully,
Uh,
thankfully the stewards in IRC, like, we do allow us people to remove penalties they get during battles. But
oh yeah.
it's still a big psychological factor.
Yeah, especially when you're going side by side, a little bit of outside the track, and you're gonna get a warning or a penalty, and it's kind of not. Um, it kind of sets you off
Yep.
while racing.
So as we
Exactly.
yep. So say that Maruno Baby did set 26.5. I think barely a tenth ahead of below the current pole sitter in WoW Vortex.
Wow, Vortex is really using all that pace to show that he can compete with the tier one
Yep.
guys.
Yep.
He's it's like an interview for him for
Tier
next
one.
next tier one. Yeah.
Yep. As we say that Tanish is now on his final hot lap. Goes really wide. He sets purple sector 2.
Nice. Goes wide, exploiting the track limits.
But I think that is the better line.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, as you say that, Wawardas is into the 25, so the 25.6.
Oh, that guy is just flying right now.
Yep.
Anish comes
Ooh.
across the
Tanish
line,
comes
also in the
very close.
125. Oh, 500ths of a second separating the two of them.
So
But
fastest
500.
last to sector. That's a great lap.
yep.
I think Baba is just
So
chilling in
we
the
yep.
pits with his cigar.
I think he's planning to start last. As we say that, Faizan, who's currently sitting P11, will now be fighting to get into the top 10. Let's go on board his lap.
Would you want to finish 10th or 11th? I'd rather start 11th. Or mediums.
Yeah, he will get free touch choice and perhaps can go and start on the medium to the hards. As we sit for Kearney, like blasting out some of the brake markers.
Yep. And Faizan probably knows. He knows that Doodleman is 100th of a second quicker. So if Faizan improves on his lap, which he isn't right now, I think he would know that he would lose out on those fresh set of tires.
For sure.
Since Adil is back in the pits and he's got his mic up and running, I think. Hey Adil, how are you?
Hey, can you hear me now clearly?
Yep.
Yes.
Awesome. Hello.
So tell us about your lap. You did it on your medium style, right?
Yeah, I was trying to tell a couple of other people to go on to the mediums, but I think my mic has been having issues for a while. So I just got it sorted out after
Okay, awesome. So I think it's almost done for most of the guys in.
Faizan got impeded a bit by Hyperpole, but let's see where he finishes as he crosses the line.
So we saw a lot of drivers
He crosses
exploiting the
speed
track
9, he
limit.
crosses speed 9, gets
That
to
is
the
a good
top
lap.
10 with
So Adil, we saw a lot of people going and using those exploit for going wide to use all the track and more to get those lap times. So how much did you cut?
Not at all. 0. I think I was within the white line throughout. It's not ideal for drivers to cut the line, but at the end of the day, this is a celebration race, and we don't want to see them get frustrated.
We want people to just chill out and have a fun race. Yeah, that's good.
I mean, the results don't matter. Just making sure that people have an experience of a 100% race in one of the greatest tracks in the world. That's the goal.
Absolutely.
I think some people are going to have some broken knees and some broken, index fingers at the end of the race with how traction heavy this race is going to be.
Yeah.
Yep.
In fact, as you said that, I did see a Mercedes recently become a little bit wiggly, but he had put in a pretty good lap.
He got in his fastest lap on the medium, so he's probably the only one starting along with you on the mediums in the
Yep.
top 10 now.
Yep. It's going to be an exciting race. Rissel definitely is one of Rissel. War Vortex is brilliant around this track, and Tanish as well. It's going to be a good battle, at least among the four of us, hopefully. And hopefully it's going to last all 56, 57 laps. I'm not sure.
Yep.
Also, there's rain coming, so hey, that's gonna be exciting.
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to put a span in the works for sure. I think no one is used to rain around this track, and considering it's a traction sensitive track anyway, so you won't be surprised if I end up facing the wrong way at some point.
Yep.
I hope you guys have fun because we are surely gonna enjoy it in the commentary
Yep.
box. I'm
Yep.
gonna
Time to
try
gear up
to.
for Q3.
Yeah,
I've saved up two beautiful sets of fresh soft tires for Q3, so hopefully manage to put in a good lap.
absolutely. Best of luck for your race. We're gonna
Yep.
Thank you.
track
And
you.
And
Yeah.
just as a reminder, pray to the Codemaster gods that the lobby doesn't glitch out in the
oh,
transition.
I have already. I think I've got a shrine in front of me, but it's okay. If it glitches out, we'll figure it out later.
Yep.
All right. Thank you for
Awesome.
joining us, Adil.
Catch you guys later. Enjoy.
Enjoy.
So we're into Q3. We have a top 10. We have Tanish, followed by Speedless, followed by War Vortex, followed by Rissel, Red Devil, Hyperpole, Maroon Baby, Set Kulkarni, Faizan, and Black Sheep. I must say,
Guys, you know what? I want you guys to make a prediction before anybody comes out.
you want to know who's going to come out first.
No. So predictions on the Q3 results. So who do you think will be in the top three? Your predictions.
So I'm going to go with my predictions first. I think other people can drop it in the chat. And my prediction is Maranlo Baby, War Vortex, because I based on his pace and based on the time he set, I'm gonna say War Vortex is on pace with Tanish so far.
Yep.
Followed by Rissel. Rissel, yeah. I think Rissel will be right up there with Mara is what my personal guess is, but I think War Vortex or Tanish could upset that particular order.
Okay, Rusty, you?
I think Russell, I'm backing Russell to get pole.
Yep.
But the only concerning factor is I'm not sure how many sets of softs did Russell chew up. Because Mara just told that he saved up all his set of softs. He's got 2 fresh sets of softs. So that'll be interesting to watch. And Russell's already on an outlap, so I think he's backing himself, or he's probably doing this on an old set of softs, and then he'll save his. Assuming he has only one set for the end.
We can see all of them are on fresh softs.
That's nice.
Yeah,
So I guess
okay.
all of them probably saved 2 sets, new sets.
I think a lot of people did use sets in Q1, so let's see. Because Mara would get 1 set, and I think I presume what he meant was he saved 2 sets in Q1.
Yes, not doing the
Yep.
I think it's gonna be War Vortex or Tanish on pole, but the top 3 are gonna be Tanish, Rissel, and I think Maranello Baby.
Yep.
These
So
3.
as you can see, Rissel playing with his DRS tiny bit.
Just checking, I guess.
Yep. So this track looks absolutely beautiful under the lights.
So Masum and Casey, you guys spend a lot of time racing your Tier 1 drivers. Then recently I was watching a video of Daniel Ricciardo doing his lap, his quali lap.
You mean the one where he like changes the differential those things?
Yep, exactly, differential, brake bias, and all of that. So, what about you guys in Tier 1? Like, how do you guys go about it? Do you guys just stick to fuel and ERS like normies, or do you guys go that 1-2 extra steps forward?
Fuel and at least for me, I always keep fuel and ERS hot lap and at max fuel load. I generally don't change that, but brake bias we keep it 50 because we really don't have much leeway in terms of moving, and I think this game has a problem where that if you run if you don't run, I see Sirius is losing the back end there. If you don't run 50 brake bias over here, it's very difficult to become quick and get the car turned in.
I think you're right.
I think the most I've done is change the diff through the lap. That's the most I have personally done.
I think it's been the same thing for me as well. Rich and hot lap, max and hot lap, because you want all the performance that you have. Deploy everything that you have, put it on max to get it all out from that engine, and 50. It's almost all tracks now on this game. It's
Yep.
been 50 brake bias. Diff, I think in quali to get like a more robust turn-in, I'd say, for more to play around with the diff a little bit, 5% up or down. I think that's mostly it.
Interesting.
And so I think it's 5 people who set their lap times. Russell being, well, he's I think beat or
Yeah.
match Wowotek's previous lap time,
Yep.
right?
I think
In the Q.
Yep,
Wawatex.
he has.
Yep. I think Wawatex himself did not set a good lap as he's currently sitting at a 27.
Yep.
Yeah, and I think, do you think we'll see an early 25, 25-2, 25-3?
Yeah, I think we
I'm
might.
gonna bet on a 24 because this track has this nature where the track improves drastically at the closing minutes.
Yes, absolutely.
Yep. Black Sheep is looking good here, over here. Actually, like currently with the 26.3.
And he's running on his new wheel, which shows he's improved quite a lot.
Yep. Yep.
So not 6.5 minutes to go. As of now, at least my top two predictions hold true, and I take that. But we got 6.5 minutes to go. It's just like how the world would take the current FP1 standings to be the race result. But unfortunately, that's not going to happen either for now. So 100% race. How do you guys do anything to prepare differently? Obviously, you've got to
It's I mean,
give strategy a lot different thought. But apart from that,
it's meant to be a celebratory race, and anyway, the weather conditions mean that the conventional strategy won't work. So we didn't want our drivers to like really focus on strategy or like their tension to like do well. We just wanted them to have a good drive and have some fun battles on track. That's also the reason why we decided to opt for regular corner cutting for the race.
And reduce damage, so people can still stay in the race.
it's amazing. But it is going to be physically draining, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
But what else would you rather do on a Friday night? What else would you rather?
I don't know. Like, I have to see. I mean, I don't know. Friday nights. I mean, I would have been like doing some practice for my race on Saturday, so it's not really different for me. Oh, Woward is cutting the track.
Getting to the pits quickly.
Yeah, I think he's trying to get a 3 runs in. By the looks of it.
Most of them are back into the pits. It's
outlap, so he's just trying to save a lot of time, which is surprising because it's pretty risky. I don't know if they've cleared the bug, but I've seen people go way off the corner and it invalidates your current lap and the next lap as well.
It's very risky. I faced that issue twice actually.
Yeah. So like it's pretty brave of him to push and hope that the game doesn't punish him in that way.
I think it happens when you cut in the middle of sector 2, or when you cut in sector 2 primarily.
Okay.
That's what I've personally noticed. But let's have a look. Let's see how Wawadex goes entering his final lap. Yeah, that's wide open. Yep, his lap is valid. See how he goes about this particular lap. Breaking at the 100-meter board, getting his car turned in, putting on the power quite well. Short six up to 4th, which I feel is a bit conservative. Yep, DRS wide open, 7th gear, 8th gear. He is running, I personally think he's running quite a lot of downforce. Not sure about you guys, but and he does set a purple
He's
sector
looking
1.
to capitalize on the second half of the race when it rains. So your setup will come into play with respect to that.
Yep. Let's have a look now into the tricky downhill braking zone of turn 9, I believe.
Turn 9 and 10, yep.
Yep, and on to the second, final DRS straight of the track. We do see a Mercedes who is giving way to him right now. Over here, very important to carry a lot of contact speed and go as wide as you can. and carry a lot of momentum through this particular corner. Goes as much of the curve as possible, goes out wide. Over here, you have to nail your braking and get a good line and go as wide as possible. I'm interesting to see that Wawadak is not really like capitalizing on track limits, but besides that, he is being quite quick.
A lot of drivers, like once you've gotten into a routine on the track, it's very hard for you to change your corner entries and exits because it
Yeah.
eventually becomes muscle memory. And then to try and change things, it doesn't necessarily work out. So
Yep.
maybe that's why we're seeing a lot of them stick to their
Yep.
general lines.
And with that, Wawadak hits a 25.4. That's a one hell of a lap from him.
Yep, and Black Sheep also with the 125.7, which is also a great lap.
Then we have Marilyn Baby, who's now in P4 and will be beginning his lap soon. As you can
I think
see,
Faizan has just begun his lap.
no, he's still in his out lap.
Ah.
We have Danish on a lap, I believe.
Oh, and Speedlust as well. Yep, these two have, I think, begun their laps.
Yep, Speedless just began his lap. So we see Faizan.
It's purple sector 2.
But there is a bug in the game where the game gives you like sector 2 even though you haven't set purple sector 2. But let's see as we cross the line.
But we know Danish has the pace to do that, so
Yep,
I wouldn't be surprised.
Coming across the line and he goes P3. Not bad, very close to Rizzle.
Yep.
Exactly, 500ths of a second. That's nothing. Even in Formula 1 terms, it's like very, very little.
Yeah.
We have Marilyn Baby.
Let's go on board with him and see how he uses the tracks.
Meanwhile, I think Sid Kulkarni is coming across the line and goes 5th for now with a 126.034. And I think Speedlust is the next one across the line. No. Or is Faizan completing his lap?
And it looks quite, compared to Q1 in Q3, Mara has been struggling with his braking quite a lot. We have seen him lock up quite a lot.
Yeah, I guess maybe he's set up his race. Set it up for race.
Could be.
And since drivers have had no practice, so it could be, yeah.
Yep. Crossing the line, he's right behind Rizzle, who is now beginning his lap. So Rizzle has left his lap really, really late. And Mara goes P4.
Oh, almost had it.
Yep, I think those two lockups in Sector 2 was extremely crucial. Like, was quite a bit costly for him.
If he can nail a good start, he does gain that slight advantage starting from row 2. Not as much in real life, of course, but a fair bit.
Comparing the onboard of Mara and Rizzle, one thing I'd immediately say, and Rizzle does set purple sector 1, Rizzle seems a lot more confident on the throttle.
Yeah, yeah, it's like they had the setups, and you know, it's sometimes you're just ready and sometimes you're fully not yet confident. So
that it might cost him a couple of tenths.
Yeah.
So Wawa looking version hold right now. Danish in P3, Mara in P4.
Even if he could just hold it and.
Do you think, I'm sorry to cut in, but I think Rizzle's pulled out of his lap because that line over there wasn't
I think he's
the best by any
means. Yep. I'm pretty sure he's out of contention at this point.
Yep.
I think it's he's done enough. I think for
Rizzle nearly took the Alex Albon line. Yep, does not improve.
Oh, he's okay. Wait, he's going for the second lap? Is he allowed?
He can't. I think that's his AIT control. That's not good.
Oh, my great host. Please no.
That's not good.
Yeah,
that is.
Don't glitch, please.
Yep.
I think
but
someone else
I
will have
think the lobby has cleanly exited, so it should be.
Yeah,
fine.
it looks like that for now. Or else we would have had those names pop up often.
Oh, something's not right.
And that's a close top 5. That's a really close top 5.
Yep. That's not good. Not having people. A lot of people are not having their tires on. I think they set their lap times with the Pirelli test tires from that Hamilton was complaining about.
Yep.
Everyone was complaining about.
Actually,
I'm just gonna confirm if the lobby is fine.
yep.
Any predictions, Vasu, with respect to safety cars? Do you think we'll see any?
It's hard to say really. Okay, so we got some information from the second lobby. Eccentric is on pole, followed by Pepe, followed by SD, and even there was a good result. Actually, Eccentric is the fastest of the lot this week.
Okay, yeah, I have confirmed, and it's a lobby glitch for them. They're gonna have a restart,
Okay.
and they have the people to.
So in the meantime, I think we'll head
Let's
out.
go to it.
Let's go to
Yeah.
let's go to the other lobby. And as we say that,
Three fresh
so
tires
the
to everybody.
yep.
Congratulations on that
So
lobby.
the fastest result that came out of that is Eccentric. He set a 25.2, which I think is the fastest of the entire weekend. Followed by Pepe with a 25.4. So he has qualified by 2 tenths, which in Formula 1 terms is basically an error. No, not an error, but like a month. Followed by Real SD, a tenth off. Followed by Nomo Pro Player with a 26.0. Moto with a 26.3. Madhav, our current tier 2 leader, with a 26.4. Tani with a 26.4 again. Very close, separated by 6,000th of a second. Kapil 6 with 26.5, Mung with a 26.8, and there is a guy called Fields Dota Man with a 28.6. So seems like they had a boring Q2 but an exciting Q3.
And we are just on time to start the race.
Yep.
Any idea on the weather over here?
It's I think fully dry.
Yeah, over here it's
Okay.
pretty dry.
It's some clouds I think in the middle.
Let me see if we can get the weather loaded up. Not yet. Oh my god. Did you guys catch the Trojan that came on my website?
Oh no,
I saw a few flashes across your screen.
Yeah, it just suddenly said Steam was a virus. I don't know why.
We didn't see that, but
Yeah. Oh, I'm getting a lot of spare invites. Yeah, but I think people are choosing the setups right now. But let's hope this lobby is fine. We have Eccentric who's currently flexing his pole on our Discord channel. Who did set a 25.2. Got a long
since
delay.
Park Fame is off, I think these guys may have set it up a little bit for quali and for the race.
Oh, Justin.
And
Justin Russell is on pole in FP1. He's P1 in FP1.
Absolutely awesome.
I'm going to bring out some Nico Rosberg vibes here. Is Bottas' career over?
Probably yes.
Yes. I hope my expectation for this weekend is that Russell beats a pan out of Bottas and Hamilton gets all philosophical and then decides to retire and hangs up and Rosberg style and gives the cape to Russell. And then Russell will win seven championships in a row and be like, what do you got? Bye, maaf karo.
I really like Russell, but please not 7 championships in a row. Please no.
And we are away for the formation lap.
Yep.
There's a Williams up front. That's
Yeah,
new.
it's a Williams 1-4.
I think we're gonna.
Hey, wait, this grid is completely wrong. So Williams and Alfa Romeo in the front row. There's a
I
Red
think it's
Bull.
reverse. I think it's
Yeah,
reverse.
I think we're in a reverse gear. The Renault, McLaren, and Alpha. Renault again, followed by Mercedes, Red Bull, and Ferrari in the back row. Which year?
Ah.
Which year are we in? 1966.
Let's call them the good old days.
Yep.
It is
Oh
transitioning
wait,
to the
but it is
ninth.
like pretty accurate. Ferrari's 14th
That's
to
interesting.
this day.
Let me see if we can bring up the weather in the meantime.
I think it's yeah, dry. Yep, it's
Yep,
fully dry.
it's a fully dry race.
What you'd expect going around Bahrain.
Hmm. Oh,
Phew,
why is it suggesting a?
3 stops.
That's weird. I think
What do you think is the
I think it's
go-to strategy?
medium hard. I'm pretty sure.
Medium hands.
Yeah,
And eccentric is starting on the
but it is
mediums.
100% race, so I'm not sure. We can go around
I
10.
think medium hards could be pushing it.
I think it's a 10 lap. The softs can go 10 laps. So I would presume they go 20 laps.
So it should be medium
Should be
hards.
medium hards, yes. But yeah, it's a 100% race. So unlike 50% race, we don't have the time crunch. We can take our time with overtaking.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody's disqualified on the
No
grid
more
back.
and Freeman.
Both the coordinators locking their horns in formation
I
lap.
have a feeling a lot of people are.
Temperatures, who needs those?
I have a feeling a lot of people are going to go for 2 stops.
Everyone on the softs is committed to a 2-stop, don't you think?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, we are ready to go, and it's 3, 4, and 5 lights. It's lights out, and away we go instantly. No lag. That's
General
great.
Pepe with a good start, but eccentric once he went down the gears, got back a lot of traction. But Pepe with the inside line, can he put up a move? No, eccentric goes around and holds on to P1, but Motomoto and Real is super close. Eccentric goes off. Eccentric's tumbling down. Not sure what happened over there. And we've got a Ferrari facing the wrong side. We've got no more pro player also facing the wrong side. So not quite sure what happened.
Yep,
I think Rust is lagging a bit.
yep, a tiny bit, but Pepe is in the lead, and Eccentric is all the way down in P11. Oh well. Fields rode a man with a really good start over there. You know, actually, he went up by 7 places.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Yep.
But I wonder what happened up front. I don't think General Pepe was necessarily close to Eccentric for them to come together.
Yeah, I suspect Eccentric lost it potentially. I think at turn 1. I'm not
Not
sure.
turn one. They went through turn one and turn two. Eccentric held on to the lead, and unless he cut across or did something wrong on the exit, I don't think there was a collision.
Yep. Unfortunately, we didn't miss that. But oh, Couple A6 retires. That was a very quick end to his race. As we have
Got another collision.
We have Fields rode a man he has no wing. He with a severe collision with Tanny.
Oh, what is happening? That looked like a rage.
Yeah.
That looked like a rage. Like I think he just looked at Tani and went. And I think Tani was trying to give back the position or whatever.
Oh.
Okay. I think they
Why?
just try to do lobby or
Why are people crashing left and right?
I have no idea. Now while everyone's retiring, not sure what happened. But it looks like a demolition.
Yeah,
Which is great.
I think they're starting a new lobby. But in the meantime, let's head out to the other lobby. That was absolutely confusing. I don't know what just happened. Can somebody confirm?
Race.
Yeah, can somebody confirm what just happened?
I think Casey is going to confirm and see what's up.
Yep.
Over there.
think we're waiting on someone here in the second lobby. If you could text Mara and like figure out what's happening. Okay, they're waiting for Red Devil in this lobby right now.
I think it's gone and they're waiting for it to come back. Okay, Mara just said that they are starting now. Yep, 18 seconds to go. Casey, you got any updates on what just happened in the secondary lobby or the other lobby? Okay, Casey's not back yet.
Yes, hello.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, my net kind of bugged out. Yeah, what were we saying?
So,
lobby one, any idea what happened? It was like demolition derby over there.
Oh, I have no clue.
yeah.
I'm not sure.
If you could you I think bring someone up from I think let's bring in Propi here and like figure out what just happened there.
Oh yes.
Wait, I can track it. Okay.
Hello, Propi.
What's up?
So
Why
Yeah,
demolition derby?
Yeah, basically, couple did not start, so we are making a new lobby now.
Oh,
Ah.
okay. Okay, fair
Both the
enough.
lobbies are bugged.
Yeah, it wasn't bug. It was more of like one of the racers got disqualified because of the game in the first lap itself. So we thought it won't be fair for him as well. So we thought we'll just restart the
By
lobby.
the way, do you know who is Fields Dota man?
That's Thermo.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we thought he was a new guy.
Yeah.
No, that's Thermo.
Okay.
And game gave me a 5-second grid penalty also in Q2 for some reason. So we are just rectifying all those and we are just starting fresh.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, no, we just not allowed to have a good race with
Yeah.
Codemasters at all.
Yeah, it literally disqualified. I think it was this guy. I forgot his name. But yeah.
Chanakya S, I think,
Yeah,
he got
Chanakya.
disqualified for driving the wrong way. I think he spun
Yeah.
around and he's just trying to rejoin.
Yes.
Yep.
And the game just disqualified him for that. So yeah.
Well, we'll
You
have a
can
good race,
join on
I guess.
yeah, and you can join on Electrip again. We have the grid picture, like the qualifying grid, so we will be starting with that grid only.
Alright, awesome.
And
As soon as this one gets boring, we'll join yours.
Yeah, sure. One thing more to notice is the other lobby is pretty, serious right now. If you join our lobby, you will get to know all kind of funs. There has been contract on a couple of people already set, so you can keep an eye for those people.
Okay. Yep, and we do have lobby one in the formation lab right now. Wawardex on his first
We just
original
can't
pole in
change.
tier 1.5.
And he's changed it to some other car. So, hey,
Yes,
Yeah.
he
not
has
bad.
opted for the Mercedes now.
The
So the pink-
2019 Mercedes.
the pink
Yep.
Mercedes.
Yep.
Yes.
In the meantime, let's have a look at the weather. Let me see if we can bring that up.
No.
Oh no.
No.
I'm not sure. If you can. Oh, that's interesting. Let's drag us into the other lobby and ask what the status of the weather.
Just choose only 4 slots. So if we
Oops.
Yeah,
Wait,
I should.
let me share it again. Yep.
Should I drag Black Sheep?
Yeah, drag someone in and let's ask the weather situation. I think they were planning to like put the same weather in.
Hello, Black Sheep.
Hello. How can I help you?
So would like to know what the weather is like.
It's all clear. Why are you
Ah.
asking me specifically? There's so many people in the lobby.
Oh no, we have you on stream too.
Oh, you have me on stream. Okay, I didn't. Sorry. It's all clear, man.
Okay.
Sadly,
Quite sad.
even though Mara had said some rain in, but the game being the game, yeah.
Yeah, maybe we might
That's a
see some
bummer.
towards the very end. We never know.
Yeah. Well, best of luck for the race. I'm gonna drag you back in.
Mara,
Thank you.
We just saw somebody dive in. On your outside, Black Sheep.
Ah.
Oh, wait, the strategy this game is suggesting is quite interesting.
Ooh,
I mean,
3 stops.
yeah, I think in real life they were doing medium hard mediums and staying completely off the softs, right? So definitely quite a
Yeah.
lot of like contrast as we see Speedless and Black Sheep doing some weird fusion things. Okay, yeah. Grid should be forming any second.
I think Rusty may have some internet issues, so he might not be able to join.
Yep, let's see.
I think, yeah, his electricity is out, so he'll be back soon.
We are in lap one, folks. 5 lights, and away we go. Forward had a good start. Russell seems to be under attack from Tanish on those mediums, as Tanish switches over to the inside, but moves completely back to the outside as he tries to go on the outside of Russell. As Russell and Wawardex is tagged, and
Oh, and he spun, and he's no longer in pole position.
he's off track. Seemed like there was a bit of contact there, and that seemed to have been very costly for the racing point. We have Marino Baby, who seems to have lost a lot of positions at the start, is now currently in P10. Not sure what happened there. Babaji seems to be having a nice chill drive at the back.
Wing damage for Babaji, I think.
I think
yeah.
It's intact. Oh, yep.
Yep.
So quite a crazy start. I think he would be going on the hard tires and trying to go long. As we see Rissel now rounding up through turn 8. Tanish in hot pursuit, followed by Tanish, followed by Faizan, followed by Speedlust and Black Sheep. Quite a bit of gap between Speedlust and Black Sheep, but Black Sheep has been in position while both Faizan and Speedlust have gained places. Let me try to bring that up. Yep, Faizan has gained 4 places and who would be hoping to make good use of the advantage. Wawardex right now in P6, and they seem to be lining up a move on Black Sheep as he goes really wide.
Using those track limits to his advantage, and I think the slipstream, and he's on the outside. He should just let him go and get him back on the straight, and he does so.
Yep.
Stays back in the gearbox of Black Sheep, using the slipstream. Is he deploying overtake right now? Oh, and I think, did they have a contact?
Oh, we see somebody lose it. I think Tanish has also lost it.
I think Black Sheep and Vortex came together.
Yep.
And I think it's the lobby.
I think the lobby's got in desync the tiny bit, and I think after sector 1 it will be resyncing. Yep, I think this is the current.
Yeah. Oh, so they're still back there in 3rd and 4th. Oh.
Yeah,
yep. I thought they took each other out.
Russell on P1, Faizan in P2. Oh, but definitely having some weird battles right there. Set difficulty in P5, so quite a good position.
And I think Black Sheep and Vortex are still at it.
Yep. From the looks of it, Black Sheep reduced a lot of his ERS for the particular lap and is now down on ERS. But what happened to Tanish? He fell down to P10.
Yeah, I think after the lap 1 incident, I think he's just gone.
Yep. But Faizan in P2.
But Vortex, he fell down quite a lot and he still gained back up again using.
I think he was able to get some overtake run. Faizan goes really close to the pit wall, but he's 2 seconds behind Whistle.
Must have scared the marshal.
Yep. Vortex is the fastest lap of the race.
And Faizan goes deep. Vortex uses that to his advantage, takes that P2 and says goodbye Faizan, I'm here.
Was it me or was Faizan holding the inside?
I'm not sure, but
I think
I don't think Vortex was close enough.
I think what happened was Faizan was holding the inside, and maybe he thought Vortex would launch a move into the first corner, but he ended up being too much on the inside and overshot the first turn.
Played it too safe, and
Tanish has boxed, so I'm pretty sure he had an incident and has decided to box for the mediums.
Oh, and Baba, as we see, is still in sector 3. That's just a shame, but it's a long race, so just hope he keeps his head in it and
Yep.
he might just
Yep.
get up back again.
Faizan in P4 right now. Maranello Baby in P5. But I think he will be closing up on Faizan quite quickly. But I think he just gained 4 tenths to the leader through one corner.
Absolutely. Let's go on board with him. I think he's massively catching up.
Yep. Faizan holding the inside very aggressively.
I guess he's going to the right to cut the slipstream effect. I think.
Could be, but it's quite aggressive if I have to say so myself. As Mara, I think Mara will be in DRS at the end of the next straight.
Also, Black Ship is keeping in the DRS of Vortex, so
Yep. The Black Ship definitely seems to be having some really good race pace.
and in just half a lap he's caught up to Faizan and he's closing in so quickly.
I think he's going to get the move done in the next straight.
And Faizan being on softs, he's still not able to hold the WDC. Going into this car, it's a huge locker, but unlike real life, you don't flat spot it. You just wear it out a little bit.
Yeah. It's still not ideal though. Like we do heat at the glass quite a bit.
Yeah.
It just seems that Mara is struggling a tiny bit in dirty air.
Well, I think he's gonna make his move, maybe on the straight or maybe before if he's feeling like it. Yeah, I think he's gonna keep it safe. Probably gonna switch to lean and.
Faizan is really using his ears right now. Mara is 90%. But Woward is looking really quick on those medium tires. He is just at the fringes of the fringes of DRS of.
And Adil using that DRS, going on the outside, braking late, and gets that move done around the outside on the turn one.
But will Faizan try to fight?
Well, he's on charge for now.
But will Faizan try to fight back?
I don't think so. I think Sid is also catching up to Faizan now.
Yep.
Slowly.
Black Sheep is around 1.8 seconds behind Whistle. I mean Vortex, but Vortex has entered the DRS of Whistle. Like as a driver, Vortex, I've seen him like he's an excellent driver in tracks with a lot of traction zones, especially the rail limited tracks, and I'm not surprised at all to see him fighting with the best right now. Yep, I think this is going to be a move sooner or later from the looks of it. So the question is, what strategy do these drivers offer? It's a long race, of course, and it feels to me like 10 laps have passed, but it's only been 5 laps. So Russell seems to have used up a lot of his ERS to stay ahead, but Wawardas himself is running quite dry. But Wawardas needs to make this move sooner or later, as with every passing second, the advantage of the tires diminishes.
I think I have some issue with my internet. I'm not sure what it is.
Interesting.
Seems to be bugging out.
Yep. But as it stands right now, Wawardas is on the chase. The result, he's just 3 tenths behind the Mercedes. But Mara seems to have had a bad start, and it is right now at a loss with running 3.7 seconds behind Black Sheep. As it's quite interesting, really. Wawardas seems to be just pushing Rizzle around the corners right now, and I'm not really sure, but I think I'm going to place my bets on a move into turn 1. And they're side by side, going into turn 1. Will Russell be able to outbreak Vortex into the braking zone? Yep, he does. And ooh, there's a bit of contact.
Quite a lot of contact, or was that a glitch?
I think Russell is, not in India, so because of that, it's a bit more lag than what we see. But I think there was a tiny bit of
Hopefully.
contact.
Can we go on to Ristel to check his wing, how
Yep,
it's doing?
it's fine. So I think
Yeah,
there was
he's got his end plates.
I think there was I think there was a tiny bit of contact, but I think that was it. But Vortex
No, but yeah,
already pulling a 2-second gap. So it's definitely
yeah,
looking quite quick.
almost like AI level slow by Ristel or
Yep.
esports level by Vortex, depends on how you want to see it.
Yep.
No, and I think Ristel's on his AI or something because he's just falling down and everyone
Yep.
behind him catching up to
You
him
can
as well.
see Vortex has, I think, 27% tire wear on his tire. He did have a spin somewhere. And I think because of the 100% tires are wearing out a lot less. So if it's 27%, potentially Vortex can carry these tires to lap 21 and perhaps opt for the hards.
That doesn't quite make a lot of sense, does it? Because it's like 7 laps now plus the quali laps plus the hot lap, 27. Either he's been really good on his tires, Black Sheep right now trying to get that move down on Drissel on the inside, textbook overtake, but Drissel trying to come back on turn 3, but Black Sheep has it covered.
It seems that the softs are way quicker. Oh, quite a bit of aji-baji. Yeah, it does seem like the
but
softs are looking really quick.
indeed, but Drissel's not falling off a lot on those mediums.
Yeah.
As in, like, the softs aren't falling off.
Yeah, but I'm interested how quickly Vortex built a gap and how quickly Black Sheep caught Russell.
Yep, I just think Russell went off for a while, his AI drove for a while, because like we just saw that he was wheel to wheel with War Vortex and then he's just 4 seconds down, doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, quite potentially, yep.
Can we go on to Mara to check how the mediums are doing?
Yep.
17%.
So they can definitely go, I guess. So into somewhat 3 times. So maybe 30-35
24, 20, yeah.
So 30-35 plus 21. Oh yeah, that would, if you do some tire conservation, you might just make it at the end. I think Vettel did a 1-stop in 2018, right? Over here.
I am not quite sure.
Yeah,
Not sure.
because if you recall, that's when the Ferrari had that accident in the pit lane, and Vettel couldn't perform his second stop.
Yeah, true. Russell just pulled away from Black Sheep all of a sudden.
Yep.
Or, yeah.
Yeah, I think you were right. Russell probably went on AI for a couple of laps.
Yeah, because now he's catching up to War Vortex. He just cut down 2 tenths through sector 1.
Yep. I think through corners they seem to be more or less equal. They seem to be pretty evenly matched. But right now quite a spread out grid.
So we've had Deepak and Babaji pit.
Mara is closing up on Black Sheep quite quickly at this point. I think all of a sudden the gap went down from 3 to 1.5.
Black Sheep's the one falling away because he was wheel to wheel with Russell and all of a sudden he's 5.5 seconds behind War Vortex and 4 behind Russell.
From the looks of it, Mara and Black Sheep are playing the long game at the moment. I can see both of them have more than 60% ERS. So my personal guess is that they are conserving their ERS to use it towards the end of the stint.
Potentially. Mara will soon be within DRS range. Based on the last 2 laps, he'll be in DRS range, I think.
Exactly.
By turn 10 itself, 1.5 tenths to catch up on. Slipstream through this straight. But actually, Black Sheep actually pulled away on that straight. Probably
Yeah.
used up a little of the DRS, not sure.
Yep.
Yep, as you can see through the bendy, through the section with corners, Mara caught up quite a bit, but as they go through the detection zone, will Mara be within? I think no, Mara just about missed DRS. I think it was like 4 thousandths of a second when he crossed the detection zone. Eight tenths now. So do you prefer to get an overtake done on turn 1, or would you save it up till turn 4? Awesome, can you hear me? Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I was actually over here. I just went off for like a second.
Yeah, so I was just asking you, would you prefer to get the overtake done on turn 1, or would you like just stay behind, slot in, and get it done on the second DRS straight heading into turn 4?
It's a tricky question. Actually, what I would try to do is I would try to time my brakes so that I get DRS for the second straight, but be ahead at turn 1.
Interesting. Mada now has DRS as they go through the back straight.
Yep.
I mean, the middle straight, is that what you're going to call this?
I think that's a back straight since it's behind the pit lane.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep. Yeah,
Six sets should get the move done, turn 1.
Mara
But
seems to be sitting quite patiently.
yeah, that's true. But we talked about this in quali, and Mara is locking up quite a lot.
Yep. From the looks of it, seems to be lacking that extra bit of confidence in the brakes. Actually, this is one of the tracks where he has limited experience in, given that he did crash out here in the league race.
Yeah, I think it was lap 6, I believe. Somewhere around there.
Yep.
Two tenths heading into the second DRS straight. But yeah, I don't think Mara is looking to be really aggressive at this point of time. I think he's thinking about conserving his tires.
Like looking at the times, I would say the gaps are quite stable, and I don't think Mara is like really concerned right now.
Indeed. Takes a peek over there, but then decides against it. Watermatic's doing really good, I think, on 11 lap old softs. Further down, we've got Tanish who's closing up on Nihar. 5 tenths, 4 tenths, 3 tenths. As they come across the second DRS
interestingly,
zone.
it doesn't have DRS.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh.
That's aggressive, but fair play. Trusted Nihar to leave some room over there. And
Yep. We have Tanish who
work
is
out
now
for the
closing up to Streeter. Interesting to watch.
Mara's still sitting in that 6/10 window. He's not trying to be aggressive. He's maybe just using the DRS from Black Sheep to stay ahead, and Babaji retires. And that
the
is out of
safety car.
turn 13, which is notorious if you take that curb.
Yep.
I think he probably ate that curb. Can we go on board speed list, I believe? Yeah, should be somewhere. Oh, that they just clear the car. But I think he did eat that curb, and that sends you into an instant
I
spin.
think this does help the soft runners, but I think it's still a bit too early. I wonder who we have. We already have a first. We have Dotty Man
Best for
into the
soft
pits.
runners.
Hyperpole onto the mediums. I think we'll be have to do well. In the meantime, let's head out to the other lobby.
Yep.
I hope I don't give them a glitch.
Not a glitch, but you'll definitely give them a stutter.
Yeah. Oh, General Pepe is in the lead.
Yep, and Sethi Chanakya unfortunately just picked up a 5 second for speeding in the pit lane.
Yeah, I think when we join a lobby, it just gives us all the penalties at one go.
No, he just went into the pit, so I can confirm that he just got it.
Okay. So, Eccentric in P2 right now. Pepe with the
But there's
soft.
a battle behind Eccentric between SD, Couple, and Nomo Pro Player. As you can see over there, all of them so close coming through the straight. Can we go look behind?
Yep.
I love that shot. Yep, absolutely love that shot. Couple making use of all the track limits he can get. Has to think about defending right now.
But it's Propi who like, thank you very much. I'll be taking that
Tries
position.
to squeeze him out, but Propi on the inside cuts across him quite aggressively.
Yeah,
But
I think Propi, what do you call, gave Kapil too much space to work on the outside.
Yep.
And that
Now
has.
Couple trying to get the move done on SD.
Oh, Kapil goes wide. Just right on SD's gearbox there.
Absolutely. SD locking up a bit. Now they come into the notorious turn 9 and 10. Really tricky on the brakes. That's why we saw Jihan's possible second podium go kaput.
Interesting to note that Eccentric, I'm not sure if Eccentric had an incident, but he's 14 seconds behind Pepe. So I'm not sure what really happened there. Let's have a look at their respective ERS uses in the meantime. So right now SD and Couplet similar, but Propi with 97% is DRS. ERS, my bad.
No, I don't think Propi is even pushing. Because if he had 90, he gotten the move done easy in turn 1.
Yep. In the meantime, we have Madhav, who's currently. Wait, I think we have Kapil, who might be going for a move. You know what I feel? I think none of these drivers are right now trying for a move.
People there on the inside, as he leaves the door wide open.
Yeah.
Couple on traction, SD just about
Actually,
got much
if
better.
I'll mention one thing, it's much better to be on the outside for turn 1. Because you just get
That's with the traction, right?
Yeah, just because of the traction.
Yeah.
If you are going for a move there, you actually, like, at least from what I would do is, I would try to like cover off his outside line.
Interesting.
Oh, as he goes wide, and I think, what happened?
Oh, that's unfortunate. And no more pro player, absolute bystander over there. SD runs wide, tries rejoining, but Couple's car is parked right over there. Nothing Couple could have done.
Yep.
But
I think what happened is SD went wide and then went full on power, but then on the traction zone, he could not just put the power down.
Yeah.
Among other things, Madhav did get past Electrip. does seem to be pulling away of the slightly, and I think Electric would be trying to stay within that DRS.
He's under pressure from Monk, who's catching
Yeah.
up to him. 5 tenths right now. Moto all of a sudden now on the tail of Couple. 8 tenths over there.
Oh, and Kapil does. I think Kapil also picked up damage.
Yeah, front left.
So that collision being extremely costly for all of them.
He goes for another set of softs. Soft, medium.
Yep, does look so. Let's see where it comes out.
Opie meanwhile goes for the hards.
Would be interesting if we can make it work till the end.
Monk and Electric wheel to wheel right now. But Electric just about holds his position. We have another yellow flag.
This is turning into a three-way battle, and I think Mung wants
Far
to
away,
get.
yeah.
I think Mung will want to get the move done as quick as possible because those softs are looking really quick.
And just like the previous lobby, even though he had 10 laps in and the wear is only 27%.
Yep.
And I think like this is a lot closer to the real life values because we've seen softs go up to 20. Between 17 to 22 laps.
I think I think all the teams actually stayed off the softs this weekend. But on another note, I think the reason is that the softs don't degrade quickly, and they are also harder than the 50% compound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost like C1, C2, C3 and C2, C3, C4.
Yep. As you see Electric doing a bit of weaving to keep Mung off his DRS of the slipstream. But Electric is all out of ERS right now. And he gets
inside, heading to the braking zone.
Yep.
Brakes later than Electric, has more confidence on his mechanical grip and gets the move done. But I assume Electric has DRS heading through this zone, so you can't just about take your eye off your mirrors.
But Electric is quite low on ERS himself. But I think Mung will be soon making the charge towards Madhav.
Indeed. And the battle still continues between Pro Player, Couple, and SD. It's just where we left off, except for the orders reversed.
I'm interested to find out how this order changed, but Propi has the hard tires, Kapil and SD with the soft tires, and I'm pretty sure he would be having some fun holding these guys back.
I think Propi is trying to hold them back for as long as he can.
Yep.
I think Propi was the only one who didn't have to get his wing changed.
I did see some yellow wings flying, so I think even he had to change. But we never know. Like, he might have gotten the move done. Let's see.
Oh yeah, Propi also picked up damage.
Eccentric still gaining time on losing time to Pepe, so the softs are still in really good shape. But 17 seconds would be a. Oh, we have a.
No more Propi goes on a spin, and that's another wing damage.
That's in the wing. I'm not sure if there's contact though.
I have a feeling that it's either Couple or SD try to send it into turn 10, and it's so tricky sending it into turn 10 because different drivers have different lines.
I suspect what
based
happened.
on your traction.
I suspect what happened was since Couple and SD were on the softs and Propi was on the hards, I think what happened was they misspirited his countering speed.
Yeah. In turn 10, I was just coming to that, like different tires give you different traction, so your line varies a little.
Yep.
You can be on the throttle a lot more on the softs as compared to the hards on the entry.
Absolutely. And I think I'm also of the opinion hards were not a good option at that point since hards with full fuel load is quite tricky.
Steve gets the move done nicely over there on the inside. I mean, he got the move done for now, but those two are going to continue battling. As you can see, Couple back ahead. I know, as he says no.
Yep. SD are definitely defending quite aggressively.
Nomo's gone into the pits, obviously, and he's come out on mediums now.
I think he'll be banked on a safety car sooner or later. Among other things, we have Monk, who has lost a
Tiny and
position to Electric.
Electrip. Yeah, all three of them really close right now. Tiny and Electric wheel to wheel through turn one, and Tiny gets the move done. At least for now, Electrip should be trying to get back on him.
Let's head over to the other lobby in the meantime, since things seem to be stabilizing a tiny bit over here. Let's have a look. We should be in the lobby in a bit. Yep. We are back in, and we do have Black Sheep and Melbourne running P1, P2 at the moment. But some drivers have picked up 5-second penalty, which I presume was for collision under safety car. Rusty, you here?
Yep, I'm here.
Yep. So what's your initial impression?
And wheel to wheel. Can we quickly go behind?
Did you notice the bottom of the table?
Oh no!
Yeah. So the leaders have crashed out. That's
And I'm assuming that was under safety car because their tires read 0 laps.
Yep.
Faizan and Mara wheel to wheel, as you can see over there. Mara on the inside got the move done for now. As they head into turn 9, Black Sheep must be enjoying that battle because that allows him to pull away. Mara continues locking up Faizan really close. Tanish has to slightly compromise his exit so that he doesn't go to the back of Faizan.
Yep. So I just got information regarding what happened between Wawardex and Russell. Apparently Wawardex is facing connection issues, and Russell thought he'd ghost and went into him, which resulted in the DNF of both their drivers.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But we have another connection issue. Is that Aaron is ghosted and dropped down to P5 from P2.
Yeah, it's strange.
4 cars, super close. Tanish now trying to make the move on Faizan.
I'm not sure if those hearts make it at the end.
I think they will, given how we've seen the other tires fare so far.
Yeah, but even then, I think it might be a bit earlier.
Now,
What's his star right now?
7 to 9, I think.
Yeah,
9 is
so
his max.
the rear right is, I think, 9%, right? So
Yeah.
over 6 laps.
Yep.
And wait, let me just take out my.
You've got 37 laps left.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure what's happening with Mara. He just seems to be falling back.
I think he's ghosted. His AI is driving, maybe.
Yeah, could be. 60 minus 20, 40 laps. Wait. So that's around 1.5% per lap, and that divided by, so the hearts can go 40 laps. So they'll just make it. Oh, we see Black Sheep has spun out.
Leading the race comfortably.
Yep, and he has spun out in turn 10, actually turn 11.
Yeah, turn 11.
Yep, I think he took a tiny bit of the cup. He was having a strong race. But Mara on the back of Nihar right now, and I'm interested to see how this will progress. From the
exactly where we saw Babaji go.
Yep. I think Mara will now come into two-stop, and I'm interested to see how Mara's two-stop will compare to Tanish's one-stop.
What is interesting about Tanish's tires, they're only 1 lap older than Mara's, but they have pretty much the same wear. But he's on hards and Mara's on mediums, so I'm not sure what's up
So Tanish at
over
9%
there.
and Mara is also 9%?
Yeah, exactly. And it's only 1 lap apart, and they're on two different compounds, so the math doesn't add up unless Tanish
So I have
has
seen
been
this scenario.
really bad.
So I have seen this scenario before. So what happens
Okay.
is the hards don't get into their window. They will be too
Yeah.
cold, and that causes like massive tire wear. If you recall,
Interesting.
do you remember Canada where like somehow the two-stop became extremely powerful compared to the one-stop?
Yep.
So what happened was there the track temperature dropped, and that basically killed the performance of the hards, and that made
Okay.
the softs and the mediums extremely quick. And I think the hards actually had more tire wear than the mediums in that particular race. And even in a race like Baku, we have seen this work out. Like where the hards, interestingly, in the critical tire has more tire wear than the mediums.
Why do you say that? We are in Bahrain and it is a clear night sky.
Yeah, so it's a
So
so it's a desert, right? Like so, as far as we
yeah.
know, it's colder in the desert when
Oh
it's
yeah.
colder.
That makes sense. Sid Kulkarni just got a move done on Faizan and takes P2.
Let's see how Mara is doing with respect to Tanish. So through turn 4, I believe that is. Mara is more or less keeping up with Tanish, I would say. He does gain. He is gaining a tiny bit, but yep, Mara does lock up.
It's
But I
losing
think
it a lot under braking.
so. Mara is now closing in on Faizan. Seth Kulkarni is in P2 right now. He is showing some absolutely brilliant pace.
Absolutely making that Mercedes proud.
Yep. I suspect what Mara is trying to do is potentially like extend the softs, mediums, I mean.
Mediums. 6 tenths, 4 tenths. 3 on the gearbox of Faizan right now. Should have a look on the inside, commits to the inside line, gets the move done before braking.
Yep.
And Faizan didn't necessarily battle too hard.
Yep, but as I said in the last lap, Mara is gaining very aggressively on Tanish. He just gained a second the last lap. Of course, he was DRS assisted.
Absolutely.
But the Tanish does need to get his tires under control if he wants to stay in the lead. Among other things, Sid Kulkarni is keeping pace with Tanish, so I think right now the mediums are looking really good.
All the medium runners are doing good.
Yep.
Hyperball's P6 and a lap behind.
Interesting.
It's going to get cloudy in 5 minutes, which means the temperatures will drop further.
Yeah, but yeah, let's see. It'll be interesting to see how this plays into the hands of the different tire strategies.
But Sitkulakali is showing a lot of pace to stick there up top.
I think it kind of
He's
shows how
constantly-
much of a disadvantage the hards are at right now.
Yeah.
But it's a long race away. We still have 31 laps to go, and that's like a 50%, normal 50% distance.
I are now within their range.
I think a more concerning point for Tanish is its lack of ERS right now. Because in a track like Bahrain, which is a power circuit, having ERS will definitely give you more pace. As if you have more ERS to play with, you actually when you're in the medium ERS mode, you actually get more pace to play with.
Yeah. Indeed. But in Bahrain, your ERS does get recharged pretty well.
Actually, that's very subjective. Like from what I have personally noticed,
Okay.
was Mera's right on the gearbox. I think that's more done. Sid scrutiny did lock up into that infamous turn 9.
Yeah, you were telling.
So the ERS usage, if you can keep it above 50 or 40 consistently, then your ERS is actually pretty good because it's a bit more conservative, and I'm not exactly sure it works. It's not a linear. If your ERS does drop below like say 40% or 30%, it does not recharge as quickly. I don't know the exact reason. This is my personal observation, so could go both ways.
Just all of these various parameters.
This Mara goes on the grass a tiny bit. Not sure why.
But Sid's just dropped off now. Since Mara got the move done on him, he's dropping quite a lot. Not just to Mara, but also to Tanish.
Yeah, I suspect what happened was after Mara got the move done, he suddenly got into a bout of dirty air and was struggling to keep up with it.
Or do you think he's just now looking to conserve his tires?
Could be. Is that tire wear visible to us?
Yep, it's close to 20%.
How is that in comparison to Mara's, if I could ask?
Mara's also just about there. Mara's between 19 to 22.
So if you are at 22% tire wear right now, and we have gone 10 laps,
so you can get maybe 20 more laps, and that's pushing it,
maybe
given
30,
that it's not
I
linear.
think they might make it to 30 laps.
You've got still like 32 laps, and I think like you'll be in the puncture territory where you're praying to God.
What is Tanish's tire wear, if I know?
Tanish is at 20.
So he's having exactly the same tire wear as Maranello Baby on the medium, so that's quite strange if I should say so myself.
Absolutely not quite sure what's happening over there. Because I'm pretty sure with 12 laps, someone experienced like Tanish should get his tires into the right window.
Yeah, it's quite a strange. I have not seen anything like this. I thought the hards would be a good tire here, but I think that's probably why the game was not suggesting the hards. If you recall, in the game when we started the race, the game did suggest medium, soft strategies. So I think this was the reasoning behind it.
That's true. But the pace is pretty similar right now, Mara and Tanish. Both of them running the Renault cars. Sid's just dropping off like a truck.
Yeah, but he seems to be doing better than Faizan at the moment.
A lot of things which are happening, which I can't quite find a reasonable explanation.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a B.
I think Doddyman left the session and that's why the BSC came out. Not sure why.
Oh, it says we've got rain in 5 minutes.
Okay, that's okay. That's strange.
Change.
Okay, let me have a look again. Oh, I see it. Oh, okay, that's interesting.
5 minutes. So you got VSC for a lap at best.
Okay, the weather forecast kind of bugged, but you guys can see.
Oh, okay.
It is going to be inters till the end of the race. Okay, then that's going to throw a spanner in the works. I think Tanish got like a good run at the end of the VSC and he pulled out like a 8/10. Very interesting.
Not really. Mara was 3 seconds behind.
Oh, okay.
Right before
My
VSC.
bad. I thought it was 2.
Hmm. Hyperpole gets a drive through.
I think I think you should drop into the lobby and say rain is coming in 5 minutes.
I'll go do that.
Yep. So, folks, it's definitely an interesting race. We initially thought there was not going to be rain, but then now we're like, there is rain, so nobody knows what's happening here right now, and that's definitely quite interesting. So I think going into the pits. Oh, actually, crucially importantly, if it is coming in 5 minutes, Mara will not be able to pit at the same time as Tanish.
Yep.
So,
Rain is coming in 5 minutes, and everyone over there are aware now.
yep.
Even though, interestingly, they were discussing a fair bit of Formula 2 quali.
Oh, so I think somebody's watching the race over there and they're playing. So people definitely like having their tiny bit of fun. Among other things, I think Mara is pushing right now.
I think Mara realizes that rain's incoming.
Yeah, I think because
Tanish,
Tanish, I think because Tanish and him would be pitting at the same time, he would want to be ahead.
Exactly. And also, you don't need to conserve fuel anymore.
Yep.
Neither do you have to conserve a lot of ERS.
Yeah, and I think Tanish would want to be ahead of Mara because historically speaking, Mara is an absolutely brilliant wet weather driver. Oh,
Yep.
the rain has started to fall.
Unfortunately, it hasn't been falling on Saturdays, has it, for the Tier 1 boys?
Yeah.
Fortunately or unfortunately,
Yeah,
depending on how you look at it.
I actually did a rain dance last night. I think I'm overusing the rain dance joke quite a lot, but I did actually do a rain dance in my mind for Monza to be a full wet weekend. So if you guys can do rain dances as well, I would be quite happy.
Come on, chat. Let's do a dynamic weather race in Monza. That'd be a lot of fun.
I mean wet weather.
Well, start off on the slicks and then go to the inters.
Yep. It looks like Mara is right on the tail. He's within DRS. It's only a matter of time before we know when DRS get disabled. Oh, but they're struggling.
We don't see any raindrops yet, so.
But they're struggling for traction. Actually, I can see raindrops. It is raining quite a bit. Oh, Danish loses it.
Oh, Danish loses it.
Yep. Yep.
Do you think this is why his hearts never got into temperature? Because
could be.
The game gradually shifts to rain, so obviously the temperatures would have dropped before the rain came in.
Yep, quite possibly. And it would have that situation would have aggravated in these tricky conditions. Faizan also seems to be struggling quite a lot.
Tanish is definitely heading into the pits now, so it'll be interesting to see how Mara reacts. Tanish struggling.
Yeah, but the rain lights have actually gone on. I think it's only a matter of time before the pit, as Nihar Raval is already into the pits with the inters. Meanwhile, Mara is just rounding out of the last corner. But we just see if he does go into the pits. Yep, Mara is staying out.
Hyperpole stayed out as well. The general indicators when they switch off DRS, that's when it's the best time to pit, and they just about to switch it.
I think Mara has overstayed in the wets. My guess, because the spray has begun, and Nihar seems to be having quite a good time on those inters. And yep, people are spinning out. Tanish is onto the inters.
Which ends have gone into the pits? I think Speedlust or Faizan spun out.
I think it was. No, I think that was just. I'm not sure really. Oh, but just look at how treacherous these conditions are right now. But yeah, this might help Danish quite a lot in making up the lost ground. But yeah, he has lost 15 seconds. As you can see how treacherous those conditions are. I think now all of them would be as Mara blocks both of his feet. I think a lot of them are now running dry setups.
Possibly. Because
Yeah.
I don't think they saw this coming, did they?
Yep.
Yep. And Tanish is gaining quite a lot.
Yep. He just
He's
gained.
gaining.
He's just gained 3 seconds. I think by the end of the lap it would be around 10 seconds.
Yep. Final corner can be really tricky when it's wet.
Mara locks up massively.
You can see Mara struggling to get traction out there. 33 seconds. So I think the gap will be around 10 seconds. 10 to
Yep.
13 seconds.
Yeah, a lot of people starting to stop the car into the pit lane.
Finish now rounding up the final corner on the main straight, but Mara will have the lead as we know, but by how much?
That's massive. That's I think that's one of the biggest gains I have seen in a pit stop strategy. Because I believe going into the pits. Oh, actually no, not so much. He gained 3 seconds, I believe, in total. I think it was 12 seconds and it dropped down to 6 at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. I actually thought from 40 to like my bad.
Oh, 40 was after
Yeah,
pits.
he was 40 seconds after the pits. Yep. I think a pit stop here is quite long as well. 23 seconds. So still quite a massive gain. But now it's a matter of like who's able to adjust the quickest to the conditions.
Feels pretty spread out. We got a yellow in sector 2. And that's Tanish, Mara, I believe. Yep, Tanish goes by him. I think Mara just lost traction coming out of turn 10.
I'm not sure. It felt like Mara let him pass. I'm not really sure.
Interesting. Well, we do have experience from the classic car series, where
Yeah.
Mara likes putting on a show.
Yeah, could be. But let's see how this goes. Now, I'm not sure, but will the Indians make it to the end? Because they are quite a soft tire.
That's a good question.
But the rain
One
is...
lap and it's given Mara 1% tire wear.
But the Inters are... The rain is increasing quite drastically now. We might be in wet weather conditions soon.
And also, it's a lot harder to drive these cars now because I think all the drivers went for the dry setup.
Yep, absolutely.
So if they've got their ride height pretty low, they'll start aquaplaning quite a bit.
This is we are approaching the wet weather, I believe, with very quickly based on the spray. Yep. But no DRS. It will be tricky to get a move on. But let's see. As Mara is now using his overtake. Will he get past?
On the inside, tricky turn 10. Yep. Gets the move done.
I think Deepak Raj lost it in the entry of sector 2 and seems to have cut the corner as a result.
Yeah.
Faizan keeping in relative pace of Sid Kulkarni. Like, not too bad, I would say, but it'll be interesting, I think. I wonder if Faizan would be able to close up.
Hello, boys.
Hello.
Special guest commentator after dying 3 times because of someone else.
Yeah, we saw it. We caught your first incident. What happened there?
When couple went into...
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
go on.
no. It was basically the real SD had wing damage, We all three were trying to, have some fun and battle it out. Me, Kapil, SD, even Eccentric for that matter. But then SD got a bit of wing damage, and then after that, once he went on the outside curve, his car got unsettled and he spun around, and that just caused a chain reaction. Kapil hit him, and then I hit him. That was the incident.
Oh, but we saw that he spun out later in Sector 2, at the end of Sector 2. What happened there?
Yes. So basically, I chose mediums. My game gave me hearts, and I had no temps on those hearts. And that corner, I just went on throttle. I spun again.
Oh, that's quite unfortunate.
Then I pitted again for mediums. Yeah, and then I was trying to battle out Freeman. Then Bioride came in the picture. Bioride crashed with Freeman. Freeman turned inside. I was there on the inside. I died again.
Yep.
Then I pitted again for softs. And then in the softs, Kapil was like, just try overtaking the safety car because we were one lap down. There is a safety car, by the way, there.
Oh,
if you
okay,
guys
okay.
want to go there.
Oh.
So Kapil was like, just go YOLO for science, just try overtaking everyone and lap around. But it disqualified me as soon as I tried overtaking the safety car.
Oh, okay. As we
So
say
now
that,
I'm here.
Mara has let Tanish past again.
I think
Well,
he's just putting
Yeah.
on a show. But chat, can we all have a F for no more pro player? A
Yep.
man of science.
for some reason, there is still no rain in that lobby. So
Yeah, I think did they set rain? I don't think so, right?
yeah, it has been set. Jeff is telling from the past like 15 minutes or something, rain in 15 minutes, rain in 15
Oh.
minutes. So right now it's safety car under complete dry, and the latest weather report was Jeff is like the rain is definitely coming. Rain is a few more laps away, but it's definitely coming, and we have no idea when will rain come. We are in 26th or 27th lap in that.
Oh,
lap.
that's interesting.
Not that lobby.
Yep. Let's head
It
out.
will be interesting to see, safety car restart in that lobby.
I think let's load up let's end up there and let's load up the weather predictions.
Yeah, we can actually. So how have you guys been doing? Are you bored? It's been.
I'm bored. I'll be honest. I'm quite bored.
Would you have rather preferred racing?
Yes.
So you guys have been going from 7:30 and now it's 9:30.
Oh,
So
it has started raining over here.
where? Even in the second lobby or in
Yep,
the
yep.
first lobby? Oh, nice. Okay. Is it still safety car?
No,
No.
this restart is over.
Ah, okay.
There's a lot of people have gone into the Inter.
Pepe Eccentric and one of the more experienced drivers know when to get into the pits, and that's going to pay a huge dividend based on what we saw between Danish. Oh, that was Electric going off, I believe.
If you want to get our stream demonetized, you can go to the second race lobby.
Why?
There is literally Bioride. Anyone who is making a move, if they say, then he's making weird sounds when you're passing by, and we just laugh laugh so much that we miss our breaking point. It's a big fun fest there,
Yep.
especially with Bioride Electrip. And when Electrip loses his calm, you know how he laughs. We all lose our calm after that.
With Therma pushes Eccentric wide.
I will watch the stream on YouTube because for some reason on Discord it's not working
Yeah.
and I won't even try it.
Oh, we have someone on the wet tires.
Okay, nice. Who is that?
Propi, if you could tell if our viewers have any question in the comments, just drop it in here. Like, let us know.
Yes,
We
yeah.
can see it.
You can just pray. I think Electric did the right choice, but he's back in the pits out for Inters now. Couple just retired.
That's weird. Where did he
Couple retired?
I think he lost it out of the last corner.
Yep.
Kapil was having a really good battle with ST. Like, basically, our aim of the race was not to compete for the position, like, except General Pepe since he's not there in the VC, and Eccentric. These two people are just flying past, and even Monk. These three people are not as such in our pack, but others are just in a pack of like, just go in groups of 2 or 3 and battle. That's our main aim. For some reason,
Yep,
Yeah.
I think Electrip has made the wrong decision as Eccentric is catching him quite a lot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oof.
that was
I can literally
Oh.
see McLaren's drifting and all.
Yep,
Yeah.
Electric loses it.
Yeah.
No temperature in those tires.
Surprisingly, he is running P3 right now,
But
ahead of
Madhav
the
is
like.
right on the back of General Pepe. Where did he come from?
I think it was all about. I think General Pepe pitted 1 lap late, if I'm not wrong, compared to
No,
Madhav.
Pepe was one of the early pitters.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, but Madhav is actually racing quite well.
One thing is there, Madhav did not have any incident at all in this race. So he started pretty back, but then he has caught up like very much.
It does seem that Pepe is now pulling ever so slightly away.
Moto retired.
Yeah, Moto on the straight, I think he was not able to break his car. No, sorry. Basically, I think he had some work to be done, so he just retired from session. And I think his
Okay.
car came out on the straight, and then it brought up the safety car
Yep.
after the
I
pits.
think Pepe just lost it because Madhav is in the lead.
Yeah.
Eccentric
Maybe does not have his car set up for the wets.
could be.
Yeah,
Oh,
one more thing.
Favor. SD also DNFing. Lost it on turn 10 and he's tata bye bye. We got a PSC because of that.
Yeah, one more insight I can give. A couple of people might not go for the softs, might not have gone for the wet setup because if you ask Jeff in the beginning of the race or even during quali, if you see the race weather, it shows clear throughout. So it does not show any sign of it being wet.
I think the problem with that is it only shows for 45 minutes.
Yes, exactly. That's the biggest
And-
issue. It's 0,
yeah.
45, and 90. So people don't know whether it's gonna be wet. And since it was a surprise, so that's why. And even Jeff in the beginning of the race, it does not give any indication that it's gonna rain. It where it actually tells that it will be dry throughout, and then suddenly after 15, 20 laps, it will tell that it's gonna rain.
I'm sure Jeff is coded after the Ferrari race engineers.
I think Madhav is definitely looking really good right now because as it stands, he is on pace and I think it's slightly quicker than Pepe.
Yeah, one more thing will be that Eccentric was not looking ahead for a wet race for the entirety of the session. So we might need to keep an eye on him because he is losing a bit of time ahead of Tanny, who is catching up really well to Eccentric.
Yeah, but on the other way around, Eccentric is catching up to Pepe.
And Pepe is catching up to Madhav. What just happened there?
SD here. I'm really sorry you have to see me crash.
We didn't see you crash.
Unfortunately, we didn't.
It's fine.
Basically,
We
what
would have
happened was
loved
I went straight on at turn 11 and my car got stuck in the wall and it took me solid 5 seconds for my wheel to come off. 5 seconds of being inside the wall.
Yes, I understood your situation. Kind of similar thing happened to me in Australia, not in IRC, in somewhere else. It kind of like looks like laggy and then it
Anyway,
just
this was a fun session for at least our lobby.
Our lobby.
So over there, Tanish is basically Mara's letting Tanish pass and overtaking him back again.
Nah, that lobby. So basically, we were sending BioRide in that lobby to just get info on how they are driving. Everyone was pin drop silence there, just gear shifting up south. And if you come in our lobby, there is not even 2 minutes of silence.
There's someone moaning in our lobby.
If there is 2 minutes of silence, if there is 2 minutes of silence in lobby, someone will be like, "What happened? Why is everyone so serious?"
At the end of the day, this was a fun event, and I think we had fun.
Yeah.
We had fun. That's all that matters.
Say that.
Didn't we have fun, Kapil? Did you have fun, Kapil?
For some time.
Thanks for killing me twice.
You're most welcome.
You killed us once, me and
Oh,
Kapil. That counts
that
at
was
two
Kapil's
times.
fault.
No,
He's
no,
out
no,
of
no.
himself.
No, no. You can't play. You can't pass the blame. Okay? You receive it. You
Yeah,
take it wherever you want.
I'm taking it to you.
Hey, please Dragon Bio right.
No, please.
Oh no
No.
no 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 no
No,
no
no,
no
no,
no
no.
no.
Ah, yeah.
No, no,
Those
no.
are the secrets of IRC.
No,
Meant for-
our stream is made for kids, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
At
don't
least
be
we can't
silly, bro.
comment.
It's
What is
not
this?
meant for kids.
Oh,
By the way, did
Oh,
it start raining just as soon as the safety car came in, or what?
I don't,
Yeah,
yeah.
just before the safety car came in around.
Yeah,
What?
and me like being a noob, chose
Kept
to
on.
go on softs.
Nice.
While my teammate was there, my entire pit stop was 51 seconds. So yeah.
Yeah, and I think Pepe is about to get the move done.
No, there's a kill order on Pepe. So
Just keep an eye on it.
yes.
I think Pepe is the only guy that was taken seriously rather than him and
Yeah.
Eccentric maybe. Other.
Him and Eccentric, maybe.
Eccentric is all okay, kind of. Yeah.
Kind.
That guy is very competitive.
And the people
Like
who
you're-
are not there in the session, like Monk and Tanny, those people are not there in the VC.
Come on, Leclerc, do your job.
No, Lillard.
We literally slowed down in the middle so that we can catch up and then we can have a battle.
That was good. I like
Yeah.
Fun fact: my quality time was faster than my season 5. This thing.
League race.
because
what
it's
does-
regular, obviously.
Because of
No, I did
regular
not
corner
cut.
kitty.
I did not cut. You can trust me on
No
that.
one will believe you.
Oh, someone died. Did someone crash? That was Byred. And Moto has left the session.
Wow, he watched for so long.
Yeah.
Oh damn! I just alt F4'd as soon as I got disqualified.
No, I should not say that. We actually used up 1.5 hours to 2 hours of our life, and then we all.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm
So
telling.
you guys basically did it 25%, 50%, and left.
Yeah.
See, in the 50% we had more fun than the league race. So I'm
Yes,
happy.
exactly. Much
Yeah.
more fun.
I don't know about Dipanshu, but me, Kapil, Moto, and I think there was one. I mean, Dipanshu has.
I had in the beginning, yes, when I was fighting with you guys. Once I fell back,
People
yes.
started killing you.
Yeah. No,
See, I didn't kill Propi.
This track looks fun to drive in the wet, so this is me.
No, it is fun to drive until unless you're on the correct tires. If
Come
you're
on,
on soft
swipe
tires
him,
and
swipe him. Come on, you can do it, Charles. Like that.
Okay, no,
Yeah,
no,
like,
no.
yes.
Oh, that's close.
Oh.
I think before he hits turn 1, you should quickly go to the lobby and tell him to kill.
We already did. The executive order is out.
How much was the bounty?
Was 50 dirhams.
That's 500 rupees, no, 1000 rupees.
That is
20 bucks,
around
70.
800 rupees.
Oh,
Oh, friendly fire.
bounty on the
Friendly
right
fire.
person.
Coming in?
Are you sure you set the bounty on the right person?
Yes,
Yes.
Pepe.
So I think
But,
you should you see, Madhav can still get him hit if he decides to cut the entirety of sector 2.
Yeah, and the best thing is you
See,
won't get a warning for it.
Madhav won't do it because I think he wants to impress tier 1. people,
Yeah,
so
probably, maybe.
I think people won't.
We'll,
I think
we'll,
we had set the bounty for Byron to kill General, but
Yeah,
he
that's
hasn't done
not
it yet.
good. Oh,
Instead of doing it, he has been making moaning noises, which we don't get fun.
no
Anyway,
man,
how's the other
those
lobby
were overtaking noise, you know.
the
Whenever
other lobby
someone
doing?
overtake, that's how it sounds.
Okay.
just show us the other lobby.
Yes, let's go. Time to transport.
Yes. Teleport, not trans.
Sorry, teleport.
I wonder how the race results will look like.
Why does
Oh, man.
Eccentric have a penalty?
We did 100% last season. No, not last season. I mean, I think
Last-
in July.
Last season.
Yeah, in July.
Last game,
Yeah,
and that was like a sweat fest.
yeah, that
Yeah,
was really sweaty. This was way
This was
better, dude.
Oh
Way
no,
better.
Ferrari number
Number
2
two Ferrari.
retired. Oh no, stop go.
What is going?
No, basically, when you join the lobby, it just tells you what all penalties happen. Oh, it's gotten dry here again.
41.
usual,
Still now
it's a run-off.
enters. DRS just got enabled.
Oh, good timing for us.
Probably time for tries, yeah.
Mara must be feeling so. Oh,
Mara is just playing with Tanish, nothing else.
oh, of course he can't follow that. We should give a
Tanish
disclaimer.
trying to follow.
Wait. You know what's gonna
Tanish
happen?
trying to follow his mentor's footsteps, but
And he has to wait now.
oh no,
He's stuck.
that didn't work out.
That was not a
No,
half
no,
bad
no, he lose.
stuff.
When stunts are
Wait,
performed by professionals.
wait! I just
put a
noticed. Look who's in
disclaimer
P3.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, damn. Nice.
There you go, boy.
having
Proud McLaren boy.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see
Doing
how.
really well.
Let's see what is Stannis' spit time.
Okay, I'm really sorry for hijacking your commentary box. Sorry, but
No. I wanted to be hijacked.
Masum is very much
Please
what you
don't
wanted
say
to
that
be.
out loud. You will be hijacked then.
Okay.
You want to get swatted? No, it doesn't work in India actually.
Because we have a very similar name to another channel, the same acronym but a different name.
Oh no,
So it's
no,
very-
no, please, that's not mentioned.
Oh, I understood.
So it's
Let's
very
not
easy
mention
to
that.
get mixed up with it.
You mean when you search IRC on YouTube, that's
Yes.
what shows up, right?
Yes.
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 Started.
And they might actually get the cut. Oh, I'm not gonna speak anymore.
Yes.
I'm happy to see Sid in fourth though. Doing a good job.
Yeah,
Is
speedless.
he the
He's in front
Russell?
of Faizan now. Ooh.
Oh, wait, front of yep.
13 laps on new medium.
What
so
is
why did he do
speedless
that?
doing?
He couldn't box because Faizan was pitted ahead of him.
Nice.
What? Why?
2019
Why would
vibe.
He should have. Like, he should have. What do you call? Box
Wait,
rather
double
than
stack would
going
have been
lap.
faster.
Yeah.
Double stack would have been faster than this. Oh my god, please
Meanwhile,
don't lose your
we've
wing.
got-
I hope.
Tsunoda starting pole and Schumacher
Oh, no.
starting P18.
Died turn 10.
Safety
Oh,
car.
speedless got saved by the
Speedless
safety
is gone.
car.
No, he didn't get saved.
So he's not going to lose so many positions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. Nara, Tanish,
Two?
please don't hit it. Please don't. What? Why did he stop? Wait, why did he stop?
Okay, I'll go grab some food, you guys. Watch my ultra graphics.
Meow. Tanish got a penalty because of that.
Hi, Black Sheep. We just noticed your death.
Yeah.
Yeah, I lost it, man. Sorry.
Okay.
It's okay, man. We died in very
watch
tough
the restart, I'll be
circumstances
back.
as well. Yep. So, yeah,
Black
Black Sheep should
Sheep.
have been in another lobby.
I before I left that chat room, I think I took abuse from at least, well, pretty much every driver there.
Why?
Oh, safety car at the wrong time.
Because I caused the safety car. And Farzan was like, you cost me for dear man.
Wow.
I mean, he's
very
P5, so
optimistic
he would have
there.
been P4. Yeah.
He was running P3, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
He was
he
behind
didn't stop
Sid.
right at the...
Yeah. I have no
Speedless
idea how
problem.
that happened, to be honest.
Oh,
But
I just
Black
noticed
Sheep-
P6 is like a minute behind, so it doesn't matter.
Yes.
You should have
Yes.
been in our lobby.
Yeah. Instead
Was
of,
that fun?
I don't know how steady
You go now, you will have fun.
we just heard someone making moaning noises when he was overtaking. We saw couple ramming two of us.
I was literally a bowling ball and smashed two cars out of the park. And no, I got no damage because of it.
We saw Moto Bennett. We saw eccentric Bennett one. He did a restart.
Literally not even for 2 minutes it was quiet there. If it was quiet
Yeah,
for
and-
more than 2 minutes, people were like, why is everyone so serious? Why is it so silent suddenly?
And then
No,
someone
we
would
saw
start moaning
Electric
for the
lose his
next
shit.
5 minutes.
We saw Electric lose his shit.
You know how he laughs.
Screaming.
So once
Drive through for
Electric
speedless.
started
Oh,
laughing,
no.
we all lost our thing.
Drive through for speedless. Let's just go.
Let's go. This seems to be a repeat of what happened in the other lobby.
Yeah.
Safety car causing drive
Anyway,
throughs.
we had a lot of exciting there, but
Yeah.
the racing was meh.
I think this other lobby was getting quite boring, and I can promise you that that crash in safety car was totally unintentional.
So everyone was sweating it out. There is no chit chatting, nothing going on.
Nothing going on there. Question mark?
Oh Jesus! I would
Question
rather
mark?
have a
Question mark.
flagship.
Hello, folks.
Like ship.
Lakship, get away, get lost, NSM.
Whoa.
Oh,
kidding.
Letting the
What
streamer
happened?
to get
What
lost.
happened?
That's a
No,
very
no,
bad.
no, no, no. I'm kidding. That was uncalled for.
Black Sheep, tell us whether there was anyone talking at all apart from why you blocked my on my Kohli lap.
No, everyone was chilled out, man. Everyone was having just. I think the field was so far apart from each other. Nobody was actually. There was nothing exciting going on.
You should
Um,
slow down if the field is apart. We literally
Me
did
couple
that.
trophy will having the time of our life until I lost.
Yeah.
Well, that
And,
wasn't going to happen because Mara and Tanish were up front, and I don't think they were in the mood for doing that.
So
So
forget about them. Who
Forget
gives a
about them.
shit?
oh
Even
my
Pepe
in
was
god.
our
almost
Jesus
see,
one and a half laps ahead of us. And we
yes,
couldn't
Why,
give two
why did this
shit,
stream
bro.
turn into convincing someone to slow down? What is this?
Because
yeah,
it's Chill Drive F1 edition.
well then I can't ask. I mean, if they don't, they want to slow down. I can't make them slow down, right? I'm not driving their car.
You don't
No, no,
But
suggest
I
it.
did my bit,
you
right?
could have suggested.
I did,
You need
and they didn't listen. So
He did
I
his
did
bit.
what the
He did
next.
his
I did my bit. I did the next best option.
Guaranteed that it was not intentional.
It was totally unintentional. I promise.
Yes,
I
yes.
guarantee you're gonna get a race ban.
Dude, I was lapped. I was like a minute behind the next car.
No, guarantee our head of stewards will give you a race ban.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna address it to myself. I'm gonna call myself in the VC, reprimand myself,
And
Yes,
finally,
you're
in
gonna-
the closing note, say you're lovely.
and apologize to
You
myself.
are lovely.
I'm sorry to Rusty and NSM, but this is the banter.
Can we for the restart go on board with Speedlust? Maybe I think that would be quite exciting behind
Bro,
Pfizer.
he'll probably turn into the
Or
pit.
Faizan.
He'll probably turn into the pit. So
Yeah, he has drive-throughs. So he
30
will-
seconds.
Speedlust's actually been having quite a good race today. He's been keeping it
I
clean.
mean, we joined and he got a drive-through. So I don't know if we are the one.
So much for cleanliness.
Yeah.
No, he was doing
Please.
very well.
Vinala.
Oh, actually, this track actually like speaking couple, we had a very good. We got 3-4 good battles.
Yeah.
With Moto
Yes,
with
yes.
eccentric.
Is it
But
raining?
battling was fine, but when everything went tits up, then yeah.
Yeah, then it was not fine. Then we.
What?
But at least I found another teammate, Freeman, and then BioRide came in the mix, and BioRide punted Freeman, who punted me in return. And there
I mean,
goes my
Byron was
second wing.
punting everyone. He was ear ripping everyone. So what do you expect?
Dude, whoever promised him to give money, Kapil, so you have to give him money. He took out at least me and Freeman.
No, he didn't take out the
No,
correct
no.
person.
Bounty was on Pepe, man.
Pepe
Bounty was on
only.
Pepe. What is this? Wait, he's going to go Sunny?
Wait, if there is one more
thought
lap
we're
of
under
safety
nine.
car, can we go back to the other lobby and see if Pepe is dead?
No, I think. No. Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Wait. Hey,
Oh,
go,
Don
go,
is here.
go.
Hello, Don.
Tony boy. I
I'll
think
check it too.
Masoom has
It's gonna
left.
take more than a lap.
Check. Yeah, check.
I'm having my food actually, so
Bear with it. Streamer is
Bear
like,
with it.
bear with it.
Well,
Can we go?
I appreciate the
on board?
professionalism. I would have done the same.
so admins, I have a proposal for what do you call next event.
Opposing me?
So
5v5.
yeah. So
Opposing
so the thing is, every time a person gets a penalty, they have to have a
Yeah.
shot.
What if people
See.
don't drink?
See, you just said our stream is kids friendly, so let's not do that.
Shot.
He
Don't
just,
we-
he just meant a
Okay.
shot of water, like.
Okay, we'll make it a shot of extremely
I mean,
saturated
short of
sugar
water, might as well drink bleach, right?
We'll make it extremely saturated sugar
What
water.
the hell?
What is
You know
wrong
that
with you?
people
actually?
eat Tide Pods, so
I
why
don't
are
know,
you
man.
suggesting an alternative like bleach to
I just
kids?
did 37 laps of Bahrain and then I had to alt F4. So I am literally messed up in the head.
Deepak
first
Raj.
penalty.
I would love to go again, to be honest, in that lobby at least.
What happened?
I have-
Please fill me up.
It is a lot of fun. You can go now.
watch
also
watch
down
watch
and
the
enjoy.
stream back. Watch the stream back.
Yeah.
We gave her a run.
I think safety car should be ending now. We'll have 10 laps.
So did you guys stop streaming?
No, it's
What?
streaming.
No.
Are you? No.
You are live,
Are you
Don. You
down?
are live.
Oh, I'm live.
Say hello
Hi.
to
Yes.
your
Say hi.
Hi.
significant other.
Sneha, she's
Hi.
Don. Hello.
Hi. Hi, everyone.
Where do you live, boy?
I won't. Due to security concerns, I won't reveal that.
Security concerns. I thought privacy was the word, but security.
No security
What about
concerns.
Same.
Well, I know, so I can leak anytime. But that's fine.
No, you don't know.
You
can
just know he's
blackmail.
2 hours away from some certain
Uh,
I'm sure
location.
about that. I'll just type in the comments. It's fine. You can find out later.
Did it
Safety
rain?
car in
This
this
lap.
lap. Safety car in this lap.
I hope Mara and Tanish are going side by side. Otherwise,
They
it's gonna
won't,
be.
I
man.
hope
They
they
won't.
kill each other. Honestly, that would be
No,
exactly what we need.
Don't wish for demise of another
I
person.
think you should call someone in from the other lobby and ask if Pepe is dead yet.
We can call Bio, right? And give him
No, no,
warning
no,
not
no,
to
no.
not
no,
to
no.
speak
No.
anything else.
Bioride is he's having a time of his
That's
life
not
right
dealing to take.
Safety car is in.
Dude, whatever
one-
happens,
oh.
the next fun
Let's go.
incident we need to have
Oh
Bio
no, this
ride in
reminds me
our
of
lobby.
PRS. This reminds me of brings me flashbacks of PRS.
Dive! 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 Yes, boy!
Oh my god, come on, what kind of comment is this?
I'm sorry, this is not meant to be commented. I'm
Why
just
does
reacting to it.
Spanish have penalty?
Come on, Tanish, you can do
Yeah, we
this.
somehow speed into the pit lane, right? Where we talked about
Oh yeah.
Mana breaking late and Danish tried to go this
Who's ahead? Who's ahead? Manager.
Oh wait, I thought that's Tanish, damn it.
Number 49 is Manager.
Oh, huge lockup.
He's been locking up all race long.
It's characteristic. Breaking.
Uncharacteristic of it.
No, it is characteristic. He does this a lot in Bahrain.
Front tires, I guess.
It does not affect
He
that.
hasn't been showing a lot of tire degrade compared to the others. Like it's very consistent, even though he's been locking up.
Softs are a beast here.
Yes, literally.
Softs are a beast.
So
I
who was the
went
first one to DNF? I see someone.
Medium,
going on an
starting from mediums was a
intermediate
very
Why is
bad
nobody taking the esports line? I'm very disappointed.
I
They
think rules are set
probably
on
don't
regular,
know
so you
the
can
esports.
take it.
They actually
should
set
take
it
that
to strict.
F1
No
thing.
wonder it's not fun.
Yeah.
No, it's too regular. This lobby.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Manuel Baby setting at 29.9. Tanish is leaving. TRS is not on.
Faizan is still in the podium.
Oh, what happened to
Yes.
Sid? I thought he was third. Did he
He's
lose?
still third now, no?
No, he dropped at the restart.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's fifth.
But here it's showing third.
Not a speed list.
Oh.
So how did Baba die? How did Russell die? How did Overtex
So I
die?
think
Russell drove into the pit lane and retired because F2 quali was starting.
Good boy.
Baba just spun and died, causing for a safety car.
Oh, there were two. Okay.
Who else?
What Vortex?
He retired in the pits because he got damage under safety car.
Oh, just like Moto. No, not like Moto.
No, Moto, I think
Moto
he...
did a. Moto did a Hail Mary. Basically.
Did he spin? I am not sure what
He
happened.
went straight on at turn 4.
Turn 4.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Why?
Are you serious?
Why? I am counting. I don't remember the turn numbers. Okay, I am just counting.
This is a very good, awesome stream.
See, this is a stream made for kids. We're teaching them counting.
Oh, Speed has disqualified for ignoring drive-through.
He did what? He did.
Oh, he did not
forget?
go. No, man, but Jeff would have told him continuously
So
that you have
basically,
to go.
Faizan is going to get a podium.
Yes.
Sid to the rescue.
Sid, please, Sid.
Okay, while this slowly unravels, can we go to
the other lobby?
The other lobby. Yes, please.
Yes, please.
I think
This is interesting.
I
So we
I
are
can't
just.
see. I think Pepe left the game because I can't see him.
Nice. They did take him out.
Is it true?
No,
Has he
you
done
Then
it?
you go to the VC and confirm.
Wait, so many people left. Do you guys remember in the last race where like these guys were like, Pepe was like, I have to go eat and just left?
Ah, yes. Probably in this race also. Question mark.
I have the info.
Oh my god, what just happened?
Always.
He
Only
retired
6
in
people.
He retired in the
good.
pits.
For some reason, yes.
Oh my God, there are only 6 people right now.
Dude, but Don, that is the fun lobby. I'm telling you, you should have raced with
Oh,
us.
I just saw.
Oh no,
What is
what is
that?
that? What is your front wing?
That was a wing.
Was that a wheel?
That was a wing.
Jesus.
Oh
Oh
boy.
my God.
We have Tani now in P1.
What just happened here?
Oh
We
damn.
just have.
Why
But
Bonk
if
also
if
retired?
Bioride gets a podium after this, I swear.
Yes, I swear I
Man
give
just
up.
man just played a trump card, man. He literally made
Yes.
moaning noises just to distract us.
Just
My man.
literally we were overtaking and he will make that sound and then we'll miss our braking zone in front.
What sound did he make?
No,
We
we
cannot-
cannot describe it.
we
We will
cannot
Probably it's
replay
not
it
good
very later.
to make
So-
the sound in there.
We will put our own POV in our own channels. You are most welcome to go and look there.
Yes, nice plugs, nice plugs. Very good.
You YouTube slash the realistic.
YouTube.com/xdepantox.
Then you can also join my YouTube also. Said reacts only.
YouTube slash I don't care.
Thank you for the bird.
Hey, Turbo is on podium, dude.
Yes.
Another reason to cry myself to sleep tonight.
Why
No,
did
why are you
eccentric?
crying?
How did eccentric retire? Monk.
I think they all got bored, man, because we all.
yeah.
We left. Yeah.
Yeah. There was no point of fighting alone. What we were doing.
But
Anyways, eccentric was alone. on
Why is there?
ride.
What is that?
my
What?
God,
What is that?
Let's don't
Tire
spoil it
failure.
for me.
No, it's off. It's broken.
You know, you should have gone simulation damage just for the lols.
Yeah, probably.
But people would have not survived.
Lap 2, everyone would have been dead. So
Yeah,
that-
probably SD. How SD killed us, we would have died immediately there.
so then it would be like a battle royale game then.
wait,
Put
couple would have
simulation
died
damage.
even before.
Yeah, Kapil would have died even. Kapil, on which corner were you on the track? Just tell me that. Literally, I was behind you and I was just.
I tell you, there was one corner I was doing it always.
Uh,
Turn 1, 2.
Turn 10.
okay, turn 1, 2, you were proper.
Wait, no, you
Apart
yeeted
from that,
badly.
everywhere you were out.
No, wait, yeah, not turn 1. Sorry, yeah, I yeeted Moto there. And
Into me,
SD.
yeah.
1 second, I will tell you. There is one.
You closed my door also on turn 1 once. You
It's
remember?
turn 14.
Last corner. Wait, no. What? Turn
Turn
14 is the
13.
last
Turn
thing.
13. The S.
Yes,
S.
yes. There, I was seeing you go wide.
Turn 13 is S for you? What? Are you okay?
The left and the right.
That's turn 12.
After
I-
the second DRS.
Yeah, uphill.
Well,
one.
13 is
I'll
the
get it.
uphill.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
13 is the up.
He was going wide on the entry here.
Yeah,
That is what
after
was
that, the next corner,
Yeah.
one corner. One corner.
6 lakhs to go here. Mara is setting a blistering pace.
Boo.
Will he try to play some mind games on Tanish and try to keep him? in his
Faizan,
DRS?
come on, you can do it. Where's Sid?
No, man, I am rooting
happened?
for Sid Kulkarni. Come on, Sid, show it.
Oh man. Well, why should always them have that? Man? Let Faizan have.
No,
Girls
Faizan
always
on-
have
He will,
fun.
I'm pretty
boys
sure he will
fight.
do it. He will keep. He will
Oh,
keep.
Hyperpole retired. Huh? Yeah. No. He was retired. Oh, he
Is Status still in the lobby? Oh, he's not.
Oh my god, the ghosted cars are trying to catch
I think this is the most exciting battle on track.
Streeter tried to overtake a ghosted car, yes, my friend. Wait, how did the ghosted car have DRS? What?
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 Hacks.
Wait, are they racing or is it? Status is definitely.
Wait,
not
Black
racing.
Sheep, why did you leave the session?
I don't
Would you not
think
get-
Streeter is racing.
Yeah, he's
His,
not-
his actions are too good.
He's not racing. That's why I
Oh
said
my
this is. See, this is what bot racing. So we have this thing where like they plan to bring robots to race, and this, I'm giving the audience an example of what it would be like.
What was that?
This is def.
Was that Nihar?
That was Nihar.
Good to see that they're still in the battle. Whatever battle that is.
Deepak Raj is still racing.
I think Deepak Raj is playing the game for. He's very new to the game, I guess.
Not much.
I'm not wrong.
Around 3-4 months in.
Yeah. Around
That's still new, man.
Yeah.
Compared to us.
Still is not there in the game.
Yeah.
1.8 seconds is the gap now. With
Tanish
4
is
laps to
still-
go.
So in F2, Mick Schumacher and Roy Nissany collided.
We don't discuss about F1 real here.
In qualifying?
That is
Let's
F2.
concentrate.
F2, that's why. There is no F1 real.
Psych.
It is F2.
Okay.
Hey, Mercedes retired.
Yeah, tell me.
None of that.
Now the question
That was
is,
Russell,
will
man.
Sid? The question is, will Sid overtake Faizan?
1.5, it's definitely possible. 4 laps to go.
Possible.
Possible.
Because Faizan is on medium. Wait, what? Okay.
Masum, the penalty thing is just showing all the penalties that it had got, or someone got in the full race or something.
That's fine. I think it's done.
Yeah, it's fine, I guess.
It will stop after everyone's thing is done.
I think it was Rambo in Hanoi, I guess.
Yeah.
No, Rambo in Bahrain itself.
1.5 second.
Remember when he suddenly got 30-second penalties?
Yes, I remember it continuously. It was Bahrain only. It was Bahrain only.
Yeah, it was Bahrain.
Yeah.
So boys, I'm gonna leave you guys to it. Have a good
Hey, don't leave.
Go have some
Don't
nice
leave,
food.
man. It's just 5 laps, man. Why?
Everybody go get some food and come back.
This fat man needs some food, so see ya.
You can have food while commentating.
Sid went by it in the last corner.
That Sid does not have ERS, right?
Yeah. Neither does Faizan.
Okay.
He gained though.
Come on, you can do it.
Sid is a good tier 2 contender at the moment.
Please, no more tier 2 guys, please.
Tony Boy getting threatened of his podium.
Yes.
I was actually gonna say that. I think it's struggling in dirty air generally.
Make a tier 0 for me, where I only will race and I will be WDC.
Do you want -1?
Yes, if I DNF then -1, else me racing only.
Propi?
Yes.
Can you please join the other race and take screenshots of the results, man?
Yeah. We can actually even run the telemetry. But no, we are not putting this.
We could.
At least we don't have to manually enter the data, right?
Yeah.
At least for archiving purposes, let's have some record.
No matters pushing.
Half a second, 4/10, 3 laps to go. Let's go.
Should I cue some Eurobeat?
If you have some in the side,
No,
if
but no,
it
wait.
is not copyrighted, then yes.
We'll have copyright.
Yeah.
Never
You
mind.
can search for non-copyright Eurobeat.
Yep. Just look. I'm gonna bet Sid will overtake Faizan on the last, since lap number 56.
The thing is, Faizan will defend with his life. So. This is the last time. So the second lobby is still 5 laps to go. They are on lap 52.
Ooh, interesting.
He's so close. You can visibly see the
Faizan's ERS is off. He's out.
Yes! No
He
podium
should
for
get it unless he.
Oh, he's right.
He's diving down the inside. They're going side by side. Faizan closes the door and keeps the position.
Well, that's good positioning.
Mercedes
And gets ERS,
Yeah,
importantly.
that was a good positioning.
Mercedes versus Ferrari. Where have we seen this before? Not for 2 years.
Real.
There is a battle even in the second lobby for P1 right now. Shalalak and Danny.
But no, Faizan will get the spotlight tonight because he's on for a first podium in a special event. He wants to show the big boys who is boss, who is a worthy contender, and this is his chance. This is also a chance for Sid Kulkarni, a new challenger, out on the blocks to give or to put a name for himself to show that he's no pushover as being a newcomer. And he go around the outside. No, nothing doing there. Faizan nicely closing the door. Both of them really low on ERS right now with almost one lap to go. What will Sid do on this final lap? Will he go around the outside into T1 or down the inside?
This is the final lap. He does not have a turn one.
I don't think so.
There's one more lap. It's the leaders who have crossed the start finish line.
Yeah, but they're not.
He's going
Oh, yeah, sorry.
down around the outside. He's closed the door. He's made the move. He's run out of ERS as well, Faizan, but he's making the move. Going really deep. Sid Kulkarni and he's spun. Nice catch there by Faizan, but Sid Kulkarni takes the position, moves up into P3. That was some spicy stuff there.
Objects.
Is Sid Kulkarni the new George Russell?
Probably in a Mercedes.
Interesting. Oh lord.
If you want, you can switch to the other lobby now.
Let's go.
Wait. Let's see Sid cross the line. No hurry.
After that, you can
Let's
switch
look at
and
the
see.
defeat on the Ferrari's face as he crosses the line as well. Meow.
That's it. Let's go back.
Yep.
Right now, there is battle for P1 and P2 going on.
Oh wait, someone needs to go back and take a screenshot. Tell someone to take a screenshot there.
I will do that.
Both are say. I don't know what is Stanny saving his ERS for. So much ERS he has.
Just gotta turn this off.
Stanny getting a much better exit out of turn 3. TRS on. Probably won't look for a move there into T4. He will hold back for maybe another lap. Shalala going really wide. Danny is just playing conservative. He will just overtake Shalak and just be like fully RS deployment for the next 2 laps.
Interesting. Yeah, I think Danny will just wait out, then be like, "Tata, babe, I see you." Yes, he has 80% DRS.
I don't know what is he saving for. You just burn it and go for one hot lap, just hot lap it.
Oh.
Oh, wing broke.
I think, because I think only we are the only ones seeing that wing.
Probably. It might be just a spectator. Danny having overtake on the corner, very dangerous.
Yeah, actually, I think that happens with a decent car. I'm not certain though.
Could be. What's up, Mara?
What's up? How's it going?
Hello.
Yes.
Are we still on stream? Please.
I had chicken on the stream. It was quite tasty.
Wow.
Guess what I have waiting for me for dinner?
Chicken.
Pizza, pizza, pizza.
Oh,
I have dal. What should I do?
Make dal pizza.
Dal pizza. Nice.
Kill the moment, Tanit, kill the moment.
Moment is killed for me, not for you. You can eat pizza.
Tanit, you're on stream, by the way.
Oh, sorry, I'm going. Bye. Wait, am I seriously on stream?
Yes,
sir.
No, you're not on stream.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Tanish Agarwal. That is up in the other feature, in other lobby F race.
Yep.
I have no clue what is Danny saving his ERS for. Probably a 200% race. Please, for God's sakes, use ERS.
Time to go, yeah, eat, boy.
He's put it on in the exit.
Exactly, that's what I don't
Okay, now
understand.
it's full deployment.
Yeah.
Right
It's
down.
full deployment. It's full deployment.
Oh! That wing getting stuck under Madhav's car. Oh!
Oh, guys, did you capture that? Me and Mara going side by side.
Somewhere on the line, yes.
No. At the safety car restart.
Yes.
I think we
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
Yes.
We did.
It was amazing.
Like, keeps the position. Great defending there.
Chalo, I'll leave. Yeah, guys.
How much ERS Charlotte has?
He has
27.
This may hurt him. This may hurt him in the
That's
upcoming.
enough for the lap.
It's enough for a
Will
lap.
he get?
Yeah.
Will he get the DRS from the car ahead?
If he gets that,
He might actually.
he might
don't
get
think-
it. Yep.
No, he hasn't.
He hasn't.
No,
Oh
he
my
hasn't.
God.
He hasn't.
But he got a much better exit out of that corner.
Danny's not close enough.
Yeah. And Tanis
Send it, boy.
Not-
Send it.
still not using ERS for some reason.
He's saving it for the last raid. That is the next raid.
I think, but Madhav also has enough years to defend.
Yeah.
Oh, he got.
He's blown it.
He's
He
made a
got
mistake. Danny's made a mistake.
He's out of overtake also now deployment. That just goes to show even if you don't have ERS, you can still defend.
Talk about a bottle of a job, man.
Yeah, I think what happened was Danny tried for the outside and he had a great try for the inside there.
Yeah.
Oh, they're really close finish.
Why? Whose star is that?
No clue. I think it's Moto considering it's a Mercedes and Moto kind of.
And 55 seconds later, Tomo will be P3 in our lobby 1.
Ropi, if obviously I was in the other race. What happened to you, man? You got
We
tired?
were just having fun. Beyond ESD couple, we were trying to have battles and then we were slowing down for each other and then there was
We
one
took
of-
each other out.
We
We
took
went
each
into
other
the
out
pits. We went into the pits together to get a manicure. We came out. We had some more collisions, and then we did it all over again.
And as you told us that story, Thermo had time to finish his lap.
Literally, whenever someone was making a move in that lobby, there was one of the person making moaning sounds, so we were not able to even control our laughter to break properly. Not even for 2 minutes there was silence in that lobby.
I'm assuming it's something to do with SD though.
It was SD and Bioride mostly.
I'm not surprised. Both of
Okay,
them have-
okay, folks, let's close out. Alright, folks, so that was a 100% race. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I know it was quite long and tedious, and thanks to those who did stick around from the start to end. But I'm pretty sure nobody did.
But before we close from the admins itself, and before, are we doing interviews?
Not really. Like,
Not really. Fine, fair enough. But before we close, a message from the admins to the entire community, to everyone watching. In case you didn't, like, I'm sure you saw at the start of the stream, this was our race to celebrate 500 members, and that is an incredible milestone. And I'd like to thank every single one of the IRC team members, who've built the popularity of the community across different racing platforms. And most importantly, I'd like to thank my fellow admins as well. We wouldn't be able to do shit without them, and they sacrifice hours of their daily life to get these events sorted out. And most importantly, thank you all for watching. Uh, it's you people who watch and are members of the members who make the community what it is. So thank you all for being who you are and doing what you do.
all right, folks. That was one of our admins, and we have a packed weekend coming for us. We have the Tier 1 League race tomorrow, followed by Tier 2 League race on Sunday. So catch you guys there.